Hello.
We're live.
I'm very
I
easy.
should go live. The reactive is being stupid on my end, guys. So just ignore the fact that there's empty plaques here.
Where are we? Where did you put us?
Somewhere you'll never find. So yeah.
Hi chat. Hi chat. How are you? Hi.
Before we begin, chat, I did say, hang on, I'm eating a bagel.
Is it with too? Did you put too much cream cheese on it though?
We didn't have cream cheese, so we put butter. Yeah.
Okay, that's
but anyway. Just so that we can touch up on it for chat. What's going on right now is when it comes to that one shot that I am still currently planning, because it takes a lot of time to like build up a story and make sure it's cohesive and all that stuff. I'm hoping to have it done by not this Saturday, like think
the coming Saturday.
Yeah, the coming Saturday. So it's gonna be after the next LKI, not this one, but the next one. So it'll be Friday LKI, and then Saturday one shot. So I will be contacting. Yes, March 8th. Thank you. Brain is all over the place today.
No, you good.
So essentially, what we're gonna do is, I know a lot of people have been coming into my my Twitch and asking, who the winners were, or who's being a part of the one shot, or what the one shot's about, when is it going to be. All updates will be posted on the Discord. So trust me, if you want any updates that are as fast as possible, that's where we're going to have it, is on our Discord. So you should definitely go check out our Discord if you want to see when that's going to happen.
Is right there.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the session.
Get started. Sounds like it's vibe check time.
Oh, and remember, for those in our Discord, bingo is still live.
Oh yeah,
bingo is still live.
Whatever is posted is still the bingo card, since we have not gotten bingo in that card yet.
That's a
bingo card refreshes every session, just so y'all know.
Until it gets a bingo, and
completed,
then I'll post another one.
We'll randomize it.
Actually rolled above a 10. That's crazy. 16 plus 2. We got an 18
I need
for the
dice.
vibe check.
18 vibe check.
Ooh,
wow.
that's a good
vibe.
Wow. Good shit happens today in our favor.
Maybe. We'll see what
happens. I fucking hope so.
Not the we'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
I don't trust that.
It's fine. We ended off last session definitely not eating Kenku breakfast. Nothing too crazy.
Definitely not Kenku.
Exactly.
Okay,
no, of course not.
Okay.
It was some weird chicken.
Chicken.
All right. So I need everyone to roll your d20s.
That's me.
Already?
I got a 14.
Right. Damn it, it's cocked. Now I have to roll it again.
Cock.
It rolled out of the fucking bag.
We got a 14.
Oh, no.
Yeah? That bad?
Maybe.
17.
That is a... We're not adding any modifiers, right?
No, it's just a flat roll for who's doing the recap.
Okay, I got a 14.
Who got the highest?
Jay.
I also got a 14.
Jay.
What?
It's like the camera crew likes you or something.
Nah, it's me. It's me. I rolled a 5.
So,
before we do recap, new DM art.
Oh yeah.
Look at me. I'm different now.
You're different now. Okay.
I'm different. I got a little dice in my little scrunchie. Got dice on my ears now. My eyes are covered because I'm a prophet. It's great. I'm eating a bagel, so
Yo, bagel.
Bagel prophet.
Bagel. Okay, so that being said, Jay, what are you doing right now?
Well, he was going with Morgana to Phraan's office. That's where we last left off.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. Shit,
On
I
your
need
way to
pull up
Phraan's
my-
office, you see from two different directions the camera crew just swarm you both.
Guys, not right now, please.
Oh no.
Please.
They
We don't
hold
have
out.
time for this.
They hold up the camera, and they're like in your face.
Give me the notes.
They look at each other, and then they reach into their back pocket. It's like a folded up script, and they hand it to you.
Okay, let's see what happened. We'll have to make a choice. Save Zanzibar, save Box. We'll save Box. Ellie provides a protective blessing over Zanzibar's body to keep it safe, aka gentle repose. Ellie advised Will that someone in Vista Village can help Zanzibar. Upon learning of Zanzibar's death, Morgana realizes she broke her contract with the party. Ellie scolds and provides advice to both Jay and Morgana, find balance between their reckless behaviors based on emotions or lack thereof. Ellie offers clarity with Morgana's control over her shapeshifting. Morgana accepts. Ellie warns Morgana that Zahir will visit her in her sleep. Box finds Zanzibar's golden acorn and decides to seek information from Valka, remembering that Zanzibar mentioned a paladin friend. Jay reports to Phraan about the Fey Magic incident involving New Haven citizens and Zanzibar's death. Phraan tells Jay to make sure Morgana feels pain as punishment. Morgana admits to killing Zanzibar. Phraan bestows emotions to Morgana until the next morning as punishment. Guys, there's a lot, and we don't have time for this.
And I would rather not have to sit here and do all of that right now.
And the camera crew like zooms in on Morgana's face for a second.
Her eyes are gonna start glowing.
They grab the script and they scatter. When I mean scatter, I mean like some of them crawl on the ceiling and up the walls and into rooms, and one of them just kind of walks past you guys.
Good to know that works.
After you.
All right, so y'all are heading towards Mr. Alistair's office.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is there a door or is it
There's a door
just
for you
wall?
both.
Knockety
We're
knock knock.
Yeah.
Come in.
Jay will open the door for Morgana.
Morgana walks in.
And Jay closes the door behind him.
You see Phraan holding a cup of coffee, and there's 2 mugs of coffee in front of him. Have a seat, both of you.
He does.
Morgana looks a little confused and sits down.
So how did it go, Morgana?
Fine.
Fine. That's not what I want to hear.
What do you want to hear, Mr.
Maybe a little
Alistair?
honesty.
I was tortured.
And he looks to Jay. Is that true?
Yes.
And what did you do, Jay?
I watched. I tried to help, but I couldn't. And I watched.
Why did you try to help? That's not what I asked you to do.
Morgana's also going to look to Jay.
He's just going to stay quiet.
Coffee?
No.
And he gestures again. I insist.
Morgana will take some of the coffee.
He takes the cup.
It's delicious.
He takes a sip.
And it's the most delicious coffee you've ever tasted.
Folgers.
Folders.
You
What?
So, you disobeyed me and didn't do as I asked of you.
You asked me to make sure they suffered, and they suffered.
I don't think that's what he was asking, Jay.
She understands.
And clearly I don't.
That is correct. I do see that. So, what does that mean for you, Jay?
You tell me.
And Phraan will stand up and walk around the desk and stand behind Jay. And he puts his hand on your shoulder.
Morgana's just sipping the coffee.
It means nothing, actually.
I seriously doubt that.
No, really. What could I do to you? You had to watch the woman you love suffer, right?
I did. Almost all night.
There is no greater punishment than watching the one you love cry in pain and being able to do absolutely nothing about it. You disobeyed me, but I don't care. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, please have another sip. And he gestures to the coffee for you.
Takes another sip.
But
Hey, DM,
yes,
can I make an insight on why he is insisting we drink the coffee?
sure. Well, he's specifically insisting that Jay drinks the coffee.
I would like to make an insight anyway,
Sure.
but that is a 21.
21. There's something weird. It's unusual for a patron to be upset about somebody who follows them not following orders. It is
Yeah.
highly unusual.
She's gonna keep quiet because this isn't her place to say anything, and she's gonna gently set the coffee down on the desk and just sit there quietly.
So, Jay, I've never had a follower before, if I'm being honest. I've had many people say they want to, and I have denied them that. But you're different. You're different. I wanted you to follow me. Not because I want someone who's obedient. No, that's entirely not true. What I did want, however, was loyalty to a fault, which is what you promised me. So, yes, I'm a little upset. I am a little frustrated that when I asked one thing of you, that you didn't do it. But here's the catch, Jay. The thing I asked of you was unreasonable, correct? It was to
One-
cause harm to someone you love.
Which I would have accepted.
This isn't about you. So, Jay, does that all sound correct?
It would seem so.
Good. Then we're on the same page. That's exactly what I want to hear. Now, there's a reason I want to be on the same page with you, Jay. And I'm sure you've already told her plenty about your past. Is that correct?
I told her what I know.
Okay. Are you comfortable with me discussing something in front of her regarding your past?
I'd rather keep things between us.
Perfect. And he'll wave his hand, and Morgana, you fall asleep.
Okay.
Now it's between us, Jay. You asked to no longer follow gods, to no longer do as the fates command and do as you please, right?
Jay is glaring at Alistair.
I'm not going to make you do something you don't want to, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be a god. but I love to help. I want to help you, Jay. She's fine. You're fine. But unfortunately, my higher-ups are insisting that you have a punishment for disobeying orders, essentially. I feel that it's not necessary, but sometimes I have to do as others say. But only for the benefit of something that I need. So, your punishment is this coffee. Have a sip. The most delicious coffee you've ever had in the world.
Without breaking eyesight, he's just going to take a sip.
Your punishment is that you will never have a sip of coffee greater than this. Oh, and also you suffer at least 3 points of exhaustion after today.
Oh. Damn.
And Phraan takes a sip of his own.
Like, is it immediate or like...
Oh, as soon as you leave this room.
Great.
And he'll pat you on the shoulders. This is the only punishment that doesn't actually harm you and that satisfied higher-ups, so I may say. That's it. Would you like me to wake her up?
Please. I think she wanted to come here for something.
Of course. And I understand that you are upset, and I apologize if this was misleading, but if I'm being honest, I don't really know how to talk to people anymore. I haven't really been a people person for a long time. Please understand that I mean you absolutely zero harm, really.
Absolutely.
Then why do you seem so upset?
There's a lot going on right now. My
I
thoughts
heard
are
about
not...
Zanzaba.
Yes. I'm sure Box and William had their fill of informing you what we're going to do.
Correct. I also know about what happened with Will. There's not much I can do to help him on that, unfortunately.
What happened to Will?
I'll have him tell you himself. That is not my place. But just know that I will send help where it is needed. And he'll snap his fingers. And Morgana's awake.
What happened?
You love the coffee so much, you passed out.
I don't believe that, but alright.
It is probably the best coffee you'll ever taste in your lifetime.
It is very good.
Mm-hmm. Right, Jay? And he smiles.
Exquisite.
He did mention that you had something to talk to me about, Morgana.
Yes. So, I accepted responsibility the moment I broke contract. I came to you knowing Zanzaba was under your protection because I respect you, Mr. Alistair. And I figured if anyone should cast judgment onto me, then it should be you.
Hmm.
So...
Was it on purpose?
No.
Did you intend to hurt Zanzaba?
I didn't intend to hurt anybody.
Oh.
For once.
Do you feel awful about what happened?
I feel... something.
That would be guilt that you're feeling, Morgana. You want me to punish you for unintentionally harming Zanzaba? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm asking for asylum from Zahir and Reformity to atone for Zanzaba's death.
And you see him perk up a little bit. And he goes and sits across from you again, back in his chair, crossing his arms,
And
thinking.
I want to better understand emotions.
So you want asylum from your god, and you are requesting that asylum of me.
I suppose I am.
Because you respect me.
Yes.
Very well. I will grant you your asylum. But...
Just like that?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Easy peasy. The only difference is, when it comes to Zahir, I cannot sever the ties or the cords, or perhaps the noose that he has wrapped around your neck. But I know somebody who can. In fact, William knows someone who can. And Box is on his way to see him now. He's in the town that y'all are heading to. Look for Shayfer James. He knows a lot about Zahir. He knows from personal experience. Hell, you could even talk to Volka if you wanted to, but then you'd have to have a conversation with his mother.
And his mother is...
Sonoa.
Sonoa. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of subconsciously, like, I guess, touches the rose pin she has.
Mm-hmm. And when you touch the rose pin, you get almost like a memory of Volka complimenting you on that pin.
Is Sonoa... I don't think I've ever had contact with Sonoa. So
No,
I don't
you
know
have not.
anything about her.
Well, she's the goddess of love and beauty and yada 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 light and all that stuff. She doesn't very much make herself known to the public, and she doesn't really mesh well with groups. So to gain an audience with her, you will have to do something to gain her favor, essentially. It won't be easy, but it's doable. I mean, she's a busy woman.
As are most gods.
Correct. You won't be seeing them willy-nilly every which way that you go. However, if they have a connection with somebody, they tend to talk to those people more often than not. Like me, talking to Jay. Despite me not wanting to be a god, that is, unfortunately, partial title that I carry. So Jay can reach out to me at any point, and I can give him guidance whenever he asks. I can give him information whenever he asks, so long as it is something that will benefit him in his journey.
So when you say you're going to give me asylum from Zahir, what does that entail?
That means I will give you a temporary way for him to not hear how you plot to get away from him and to break contract with him. In here, in my office, it's considered a safe haven. You will have moments like this, and all you'd have to do is ask. However, I cannot do that regularly. I can only do that about 3 times. After that, he's going to get suspicious, and then I'm going to have to deal with him myself, and that's going to be a whole nother mess that I really don't want to deal with.
Wait, D, I'm sorry, I zoned out for like 2 seconds. So you said she can only have the safe haven 3 times?
Yes, she can request safe haven 3 times.
Okay. I'm assuming with Phraan or like
She just
in
has to
general?
contact Phraan in some way. Yes.
Okay.
It could be through Jay, it could be through Estelle, it could be through other means that Jay has to contact Phraan.
Okay.
Yes, Morphe. It will be similar to protection from good and evil.
Mr. Alistair.
Yes.
How would one go about understanding emotions better when you lack a lot of them?
That's a difficult question. I understand emotions better now. But in my younger years, whenever I first met my wife, didn't quite understand it. Barely understood love, for that matter. But I did find that being with her, being next to her, felt different. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to go anywhere she wasn't. If I saw her in pain, I wanted to make sure that I could make that pain go away. That is a type of feeling. That's just one of many. Find out what different scenarios make you feel. And then try
Most
to
of the
associate
time,
and then try to associate that with an emotion.
most of the time, I don't even know what I'm feeling or what words go with the feeling.
Then have Jay help you.
She kind of looks.
See that feeling that you have right now? That's called uncertainty.
I was gonna say disgust.
That too.
Maybe. I do want to atone for Zanzaba's death in some way, though.
Drink your coffee.
Then she stops and looks up.
And he smiles. It is the best damn coffee you're never gonna have again.
And she will take the coffee and drink it.
And he pats her on the shoulder and smiles. You'll be exhausted as soon as you leave this room. Just like Jay, y'all have a fun time doing that. Now, I have a lot of work to do. And unfortunately, I do have a meeting.
You did also tell me you could give me some more purple worm poison to use.
Yes, I will have that delivered to you as y'all are leaving town today.
Thank you, Mr. Alistair.
Of course.
If that's all, we should head out.
Yeah, we have a time limit now.
You sure do. Chop, chop. And Jay,
Yes.
please, call on me if you need anything.
I wouldn't hesitate.
Good. All right, go. Get out of my office. I have a meeting.
Shoot.
I don't get.
And as y'all are leaving, there's going to be a short man who's like got golden hair and a golden beard and a big toothy smile, and he has like this gold nugget around his neck, and he's just like exhaustion, right? Love to see it. Favorite trick in the book. Get out of my way. I have a meeting with Mr. Alistair.
Boy.
Okay.
Do we
Move.
feel
move.
exhausted?
You're in my way. You're in my way. Y'all feel sluggish. You feel like your body is just weighed
You said
down.
3 levels.
Do we want
Three
me to
levels.
read off what exhaustion does? Because I
Yeah.
obviously know exactly
Go for
what it
it.
does.
'Cause I was like,
As the
"Oh,
master of exhaustion himself.
One level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on all ability checks. 2 levels of exhaustion gives you half speed, and 3 points of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yay.
If
Go
I
on.
might,
Get out of my way. And you see him like grab you both by the pants legs and just push you aside and then walk in. And Phraan just like he rubs the bridge of his nose. Hello, Glitter Gold. Hello, Mr.
Fucking
Alistair.
knew
Long time no see, buddy.
He's gonna slam
And
the
he
door. He's gonna
slams the door.
He's gonna slam the door. He's gonna slam the door. Real quick, he's gonna check his protection rune.
Do you think we can go downstairs and shit? What was the kid's name again?
Aiden.
Have him whip up something to help us with the exhaustion a bit.
Let's ask because we need to charge our runes anyway.
We already did that.
Did we?
I thought. Oh no,
Okay,
it has to be
check
every
your
day. That's right.
Not every day.
Oh,
Did we?
Anyway.
Charge it? I don't think we charged it.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, y'all charged it as soon as y'all got back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even before, before everything happened with the face shit.
Mhm.
Like we
Redacted.
charged them.
Redacted. Let's go to 8.
No, I like no. Play it off. You're
Okay.
so exhausted. You don't remember.
Well, we can just go to 8, and she's gonna start
Not so fast.
sluggishly walking downstairs
Slow
to the
down.
bar. What? I'm not even walking that fast, Shay.
I'm trying.
Aiden, she's gonna.
you
Start going
have a
downstairs.
flight of stairs to go through.
Yeah, it's just like.
It's always so tall.
During this time, Will, are you sitting at the bar with Aiden having coffee?
I am actually, yeah, well, you know what? Sure. We'll say that he took a break from literally getting the cart ready. It's outside. Because he is ready to go. He is getting everything handled he can to leave immediately. So he has the cart ready, Boromir's out there. I would say that the front door is left open because like he's chatting to Boromir as he's talking with Aiden. But it's a half measure of who he was. The best way to explain it is he's visibly exhausted, visibly grouchy, and the entire way that he carries himself is as if he's 2 seconds away from splitting someone's throat open while also being like trying to force himself to be more flexible with people, I guess. But like it's one of those things
Right.
when you see someone, you can tell that they're pissed, but they're also like accepting that they're pissed for all the right and wrong reasons.
Right.
So he's sitting there with Aiden, just like, so Aiden, do you think I could get some of this coffee to go? It's really good.
Oh, to go? Oh, yeah, I guess so. That shouldn't be a problem. I don't think.
Like, if I could get maybe a barrel of your just black coffee to go, because like
A barrel.
it's really good. And he's just looking exhausting. And he's like, he understands he's asking something very odd, but he's just kind of like,
I'll tell you what. I'll make you a barrel, and I will have it, delivered to you outside, but not here, because if everyone sees me giving you special treatment with a big old barrel of coffee, they're gonna want a barrel of coffee, and
well, no.
I kind of
And he
I
puts
enjoy the mix.
he puts 3 gold on the table. I'm paying for it.
Oh, well, this is special coffee. It's not 3 gold.
How much?
10 gold for a barrel.
He drops another 7.
Thank you. And he takes it, and you see him start to make the concoction. Around this point, you see Morgana and Jay stumbling downstairs. Exhausted.
Aiden.
We made it.
Oh,
What the fuck happened to you?
good morning.
Oh god. I've never had that much issue with stairs. Oh my god. Ugh.
Did y'all finally do it, or is it something else?
Shut up.
oh.
Not
No.
now. Not now. Is the cart ready?
Of course it's ready. I've been ready
Thank you.
this whole time.
What could I do for you guys? How can I help? Do you need coffee? I can make you coffee.
Something that can at least alleviate some of the effects of exhaustion.
Oh, you had the most delicious coffee in the world.
Yes.
And you see him like look off into space a little bit.
Sure.
You
Does someone
lucky
fuck with you, kid?
bastards. No,
Don't worry about it.
no. I just have been wanting that coffee for.
Oh, it's delicious. It's great. But
Fucking decadent.
Yeah, sure. Just rub it in. Anyway, here's your coffee. And he like shoves 2 coffees in your hands. This will get rid of 1 point of exhaustion.
yeah.
Yeah, we're only moving at half speed and disadvantage on shit. Ability checks.
Morgana will take the coffee. Jay.
Yeah.
When your patron asks you to do something, you do it, no questions asked.
Duly noted.
Well, you see him just chug coffee,
Aiden.
and he just pulls out of his vial of whiskey and begins to down that simultaneously.
Aiden.
Unless you want to be brutally tortured.
Aiden.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes, Jay?
Is everyone safe?
Oh, yes, of course. As soon as we got back, everyone was taken care of. Mr. Alistar.
Where is Box?
Box is waiting outside. He started getting ready to go almost immediately.
Morgana
We've been waiting on
is
you
going
guys.
to chug the coffee and then start heading outside.
Jay?
Is that Aiden?
Yeah, that's Aiden.
Yeah.
Brunhilde wanted to talk to you.
Oh, good. I wanted to talk to her too. Well,
Perfect.
I'll meet you at the cart. Where is she?
Oh, she's in the back. If you want to go talk to her real quick.
He will move as fast as possible. And by fast, I mean 15 feet.
So you go to the back and you see Brunhilde is locking the door between inns, and she's just like grumbling. Oh,
Good morning.
Jay!
Mother.
Jay, welcome. Thank you for seeing me so soon. I have a request of you.
Of course.
Come here. And she tells you like lean down a little bit.
He will lean as fast as possible.
So, my husband's an idiot. Okay. He's been paying for the stupidity of poisoning you guys before. So, the next time you see him, if you could give him a good slap across the face for me, would be wonderful. I have barred him from using this door, so he has to walk from place to place. And I feel like that's just not enough. So, the next time you see him, if you could just right across the face, 5 across the face. For me, if anything, you can even use this stale piece of bread that he left out on the counter, and I worked so
His eyes
hard
are
on.
wide open. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, here you go. And she hands you the stale bread, and it is like rock
Oh my
solid.
god. It's like a crumb.
I know. I use it as one all the time now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you.
I actually wanted to
Oh,
talk to you.
one more thing. And she looks up above the door that goes between dimensions, and she pulls off like a battle axe. It's huge. She pulls it off, and then she hands it to you. Can you also hold on to this for me? It's important.
Sure.
Excellent. Awesome. Wonderful. What do you need?
Okay, so he's actually gonna. If you could just hold this real quick, give back the stale piece of bread.
And she holds it.
He's gonna try and stand up straight, out trying to hide the exhaustion. I would like to offer an apology. I had recently endangered your daughters in some fey magic, and because of my
And
reckless
myself.
actions, and yourself, and because of that, they had to get Aiden's remedy, and I did not mean to get them involved, but I did, and all I can offer is an apology.
And she
Also,
gives him a big hug. I appreciate and accept your apology, Jay. Thank you. However, I do have a punishment set up for you. It's just not here yet.
I also was the one who broke Fib's heart.
Oh, I know. I know. I've known. Vivian told me.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
You are perfectly fine. Your punishment will be here soon. And she kisses you on the forehead and hands you the stale
Jesus
bread back.
Christ. That's genuinely terrifying. As a son, as someone who has a mother who has dropped that line of "it's not ready yet," you don't know how terrifying it is until your parents say, "We'll deal with it tomorrow." It's like, oh no, it's prep time.
I really am truly sorry, and I hope I don't have to involve them any further.
Of course.
And I will accept any punishments in the event that we come back here to New Haven.
That won't even be necessary. Your punishment is going to be right beside you. Like a whisper from me. Now go. Shoot.
He's gonna take a moment to just stare, just okay.
She
okay.
smiles. Oh, and don't forget the bread. And then she also grabs like a bundle of bread and like stacks it on top of the stuff she already gave you. All right, shoot, go. You have a friend to save. Go on.
You
shoot,
got battle
shoot.
axe in hand and hugging a whole
Yes.
basket of bread. Okay.
Go on,
Oh my God.
shoot.
I'm
I have
going
work
as fast as I can.
Jay, come the fuck on.
I'm coming.
All right. So, y'all all get on the cart, I assume. Jay, you have the items that she gave you. Is that
Battle
correct?
axe and
Box
stale
doing?
bread.
Battle axe, stale bread, and a bundle of bread that should be rations for at least 3 days.
Yeah. 3 days of bread.
Mm-hmm. 3 days of bread.
What's
Bread.
Box doing?
I was in my cart.
Yeah, Box was waiting in the cart.
Mm.
I have one more thing to do.
Oh my
It's gonna be
Yes.
outside. He's gonna touch his earring and call upon Estelle.
Hello, I am here behind
Hi,
you. Turn around.
Oh, hi Estelle.
Hi, what do you need? Messages?
We are going.
Letters?
Well, it's more of a warning and kind of like a precaution for us. We are
Okay.
going to the Fey Forest. I can't afford
Right.
to say your name to
Mhm.
summon you. So instead
Right.
of my usual summoning condition, I'm going to instead tap the earring 3 times, and that's how I'll call you.
Question:
Oh.
Why would the Fae bother me?
So it has to do with names. So if I call your name,
Yeah.
Estelle, what would
Yeah,
you like to
but-
be called if
Estelle?
we go? Well, if we're in the Fey Forest,
Oh.
then we can't exactly say your name.
Oh, yeah,
Guys.
I understand. Estelle.
Guys.
did you just move the
are you
apostrophe? E?
What, William?
First off, Estelle, here, a letter for you.
She takes it. Who's it
All
for?
right. You. Y'all forgetting. I there for that.
Yeah.
Wait. Say again?
Okay.
Yeah, you knew.
I was there. Okay. You're forgetting who she's the grandchild of.
Grandchild.
I'm not taking
child.
any I am making sure all my bases are covered. Well,
That's fair. That's fair. We
I
are mortals.
appreciate you.
so I'm gonna tap the earring 3 times to call you. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Thank you
and
for the letter.
one more thing. He's gonna take out a platinum. Shiny.
And Shiny is just as quickly as possible.
He's
my
gonna
God.
It's on
rip
your
off.
shoulder.
He's gonna rip off an actually big piece of red cloth, and he's going to wrap the fuck out of Shiny and really tug it tight, and
You should
give
wrap his
the
beak.
no. He wraps all of Shiny,
Oh,
He bundles them.
and he's gonna hand it to Estelle. Keep an eye on this fucking thing for me, please.
okie dokie. And she grabs the burrito bird now.
We'll call you if we need anything. Okay.
Yeah. What do you want me to do with this?
Hold on to it for me until we can get to the next town.
Okie dokie. And she just walks away.
Everyone's wounds charged.
Yep. Love Estelle. Oh my god.
That's
go.
Gragnar's grand, baby.
Is everyone's wound charged?
Yeah.
Well, you look exhausted. How about you let me
No.
take the reins?
You are also exhausted.
You are worse than I am. Lay the
You
fuck
stayed up
down,
all
get some
night.
raise. I will break your fucking spine.
Do
Lay
you not
down.
trust me to go south?
As y'all are arguing, a small gnome walks up to your cart with a blue beard and blue hair.
Box is in the back of the cart. I thought I'd at least say that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not trust me to go
And-
south, Will?
Oh my god.
Not as fucked up as you are.
And the gnome is just staring at you guys.
Morgana's gonna look
Confused.
down at the gnome. Fuck. At the gnome. Can we help you? Oh, hi, Derek.
Go right ahead, Derek. Tell us about your character.
Well, first off, he has a gray beard and gray hair.
Graybeard. My apologies. Bum, ba, da, dun.
I was like, who the fuck joined? I was like, who the fuck joined? I was like, who has access to this? I was like, hello?
I like the, oh, hey,
I
Derek.
got scared too. I
Oh.
was like, hello?
I was like, are we in the wrong Discord?
I've been looking for you all for a while.
Looking for us?
Yes, I've been looking for you.
I didn't
My
take
god
it.
told me that I need to find you and follow you wherever
Like
y'all are going.
specifically us?
Specifically
Why?
you four, yeah. He
Why?
said that y'all were gonna
Who?
need some help in the future. That y'all are gonna be going through some dangerous situations.
Malve?
I think that ship is already
Yes, that's my name. Who
Wait.
are you?
You know him?
You do look
It's
familiar. Will. I know Will.
Yeah, it's me, Will.
Morgana's
But you
looking
were-
in between Will and Malve, like
I think
really
they will-
confused.
Jay is doing the same. We're like in sync, like looking at what?
What the fuck are you doing on this continent?
I've been here this whole time. What are you talking about? Why do you look so different?
I don't look any different.
Last
I literally
You know-
have not aged.
Okay,
So you
well,
two
maybe
know
it's
each
just my
other.
memory playing with me. It's been a while.
How long
I'm
a
sorry.
while?
Who is this? And she looks at Will and points to Malve.
That's Malve.
My name's Malf Faradell. Nice to meet you.
It is nice.
Morgana.
To meet you.
We
Oh,
got
Jay.
trapped in a
Um,
fucking city together once.
Mal, roll
Yes.
a perception check for me, please.
Okay. That's a 14.
14. All right, that's perfect. So you're looking around at the group of people in the cart. You do notice boxes cradling Zanzaba, and you also notice a battle axe in the back of the cart. Your
see
battle axe.
I see you have my battle axe there, Jay.
Is this yours? Oh,
Yes.
Jay,
Here you go.
That is
you're
mine.
stealing
Why do you have
now?
he's just gonna glare at
Finally.
Morgana.
She's just giving you the shit-eating grin again.
He's just gonna grumpily hop on the cart.
Mal, you said you're coming with us?
Yes, I was told to. I was praying to my god, and he popped up in front of me.
Who's
Said,
your god?
Oh, he's known by the Joker,
Oh,
the
fuck me.
Protector.
Can I make a
You might know him as,
religion check?
Garl Glittergold.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
Oh.
Jay is like covering his face with his hands like
Yeah, we've had limited
We
interaction
him.
with him, but
met him.
Oh, is he still around?
He's in the inn.
Well,
this is
he kinda
such a
does his own thing.
touching reunion. But we are on a time limit, so Mal, if you
Yes,
want,
I
you
do
can
know.
come with
So you are
us.
in a hurry.
So yeah, she's gonna just gesture to the cart in general. It's just like, pick a spot.
I'm gonna sit right next to Jay.
Be careful of the cheese. Some might be sentient.
Morgana is going to go walk over and sit next to Box.
Oh my god.
Some of it might be sentient.
Oh, that's right. The sentient. Yes. Yes.
Sentient cheese.
By the way, I just want to point out that the sentient cheese slices are now made of like metal.
Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog squeaking.
You're fine.
The
That's the
sentient
cheese.
cheese slices
That's the
still look
cheese.
like cheese, but they're made of metal.
Middle as fuck. Ugh.
Let's
All right.
fucking go. It's good
Fucking
seeing
go.
you, Mouth.
Boromir
Good seeing you
starts to
too,
move.
Will.
And cheese rats.
Malv, this is Boromir. Boromir, Malv. Malv, the cheese rats. Cheese rats, Malv. Malv, J, Malv. Malv, Morgana, Malv. Malv, Box, Malv, Malv. And he stares silently at the reposed corpse of Zanzaba.
Technically,
to
he's
be-
in Boxer's fur, but yeah.
to be like brought back soon, hopefully. To be brought back soon. Zanzaba, Malv.
Yes. We're
Yes, I have heard about Zanzaba too. My god actually wishes him the best.
Hope you're going to Vista Village because that's where we're going.
I'm going wherever you're going.
Nice to know.
Well, like
Good
you
to
said,
see
we
you
have
again,
time
bud.
limit. Boromir, can we go?
Boromir's
We're
already moving.
moving. We're
Oh.
already moving.
Well, you guys are slow. I'm not used to moving this slow.
I swear, Buck, I understand that you could get there in like 3 hours, but you don't know the guy we're going to see. I do.
I'm aware. If I would have known the guy that we were going to see, I would have went yesterday. But
I
here
know.
I am in cards.
Just everyone try to rest a little bit.
I'm
It's gonna be a long
Francis.
fucking trip.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
As we're starting to, I guess, go on the cart, can Morgana dial Vivian on her sending stone?
Sure.
Please put it on.
So yeah,
speaker.
she's gonna dial Vivian. Vivian.
Hello.
Oh, you're all right. Okay.
Yes, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
So you're not freaked
Sick,
out,
dying, hurt, scared of you?
Or-
No, not at all.
Great.
Why would I be? We've been friends forever.
Long story. We can talk about over drinks again.
Ah, that does sound nice.
All right. She hangs up. What?
Click.
That's the key.
I'm sorry. What?
It's too late. She hung up.
That's a keeper. That's a best friend right there.
Question.
Hmm.
So, since I actually know how to scout the head now, do we want me to scout the head to make sure we aren't being ambushed again?
No, because you're the one carrying Zanzibar's body.
I can leave him in the cart.
I mean, I can watch over him.
We don't need to worry about that. We're taking the main road. Plus, anyone who decides to try to, I don't know, raid us at this point.
Also, I do
I
still
will-
have
I mean,
this, and she pulls out the light potion that she got like a long ass time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and she shakes it.
I mean, the main road doesn't do anything. I've robbed people.
Please, Box, finish your sentence.
Box, we're
don't know
all
what you're
criminals
talking
here.
about. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I didn't steal from them. If it wasn't meant to be mine, they would have taken better care of it. Either way, that was in broad daylight on the main road. So, like, what's stopping someone else from doing it? I'm just asking, do he want me to scout the head just in case? I can leave Zanzibar's body here and...
I think we'll be fine.
Everyone stay
For
together.
now-
We don't,
Yeah.
please.
Pray mercy
everyone
to the
stay
people who
together one
decide to
place.
get in front of us.
But yeah, Morgana takes out the potion, the light potion thing, and then she shakes it, and it does, I guess, the
Isn't it like the
light protection field, I think. Yeah.
It does essentially like a barrier around
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh.
So y'all will be safe.
So, Malve,
Yes, Jay.
how do you know Will?
How do I know? Well, oh, we know each other through Underhill. We were all together.
Oh,
Trapped in that fucking city.
Yeah, that was not a great time.
is that the story with the
Hate
beholder?
mimics.
Yes, that is the story with the beholder.
Oh God.
Wait. And Morgana looks to Jay and his armor. That one? Because the armor had a beholder on it.
Yep.
This was given to me by Underhill.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Huh. Morgana's gonna start taking notes.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
By the way, if you end up inside of a mimic, fire. Lots. Fire.
Yeah, that worked out so well for you, didn't it?
It did. I lived and it didn't.
Shade.
It worked.
It's a chaos that was strewn about that battlefield, I tell you what.
I'd do it again.
I would like to state that Malve was also there whenever one of their friends got disintegrated.
Oh, right. Yes,
A
that is
demon.
true.
It's fine. Those characters.
Yeah, a new one.
Cameo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do not give him a cameo, please, for the love of God. Let him stay dead. Let him stay dead. Oh
Him
my
and his
God.
Princess Frosty Bee.
Princess Frosty Bee.
Yeah. No, let him stay dead. That dude is a jackass.
So, as y'all are traveling, it's going to take y'all about half a day. So the sun will be setting by the time y'all get to the town, to Vista.
No encounters?
That is up to me. You'll have
Shut
to
the
wait
fuck
and
up.
see.
Jojo, shut the fuck up.
And Malv can kind of be giving like minor directions here and there. He does know his way through the forest. He's been walking it
Yes.
recently.
He really has.
So, Mal,
Appreciate you.
Yes.
what is your role in the party? What do you do?
What do I do? Well, right now I'm just trying to help as much as I can. Recently I've become a cleric of my god.
Clerics are useful.
I try to be. Before that, though,
Who did you say your
Will knows
god
me more
was
as
again?
Garl Glittergold is his name.
Glitter gold. Okay.
Garl or Carl?
Garl, G-A-R-L.
Carl.
Oh. Carl!
Carl.
The good old
Kills
GG.
people.
The old GG.
Triple G. That's
So what you're saying is you'll be able to give us aid when we need.
Minor aid right now. Like I was trying to say before. Before Will knew me as a barbarian.
Barbarian.
Box
Yes,
in the
that
corner.
would be something that we need because, as you can see, we don't exactly have healers.
How do we
Right.
need healer? Just don't get hit.
Box,
I mean,
not
it
all
is
of us
simple
can
as that
just
sometimes.
run away.
Fine.
Fine.
All right. It is starting to get darker.
Ooh. Ooh.
Box. Just because the sun is setting doesn't mean you have to ooh like you're a fucking sheep ghost.
Morgana's gonna like kind of lean in and be like, ooh.
Ooh. Not
Oh,
the
no.
owl!
And then, like, as soon as she hears that, she freezes. Oh, no.
Woohoo!
You see Jay's face lock in.
Jay.
Y'all okay?
The owl.
When they
is
give
a
you
fake
some
weed
fur, I can
cave.
like probably have some that's
Oh,
probably
wow.
still falling out. You can stuff in your ears.
Woohoo!
It might be, but I
Okay.
mean, as long as you don't bother the owl, you
Can I
shouldn't
make-
have any problems.
Can I make an insight check?
Jay.
Sure.
Oh, that's so good. Give me a sec. Let me check on my insight. A 16.
What are you trying to get insight on?
Oh,
Does
my
this
God.
hoot sound familiar?
Oh no.
I mean, it's an owl.
What is it? The
Oh,
owl.
who
Is it
sounds familiar?
the owl?
You'd have to find it. Woohoo!
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Jay.
What?
No.
Woohoo!
I'm not
Woohoo.
doing anything.
I mean, I offered improvised improvised earplugs if you would like them.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Perception check.
Yeah, we about to fight.
Jay, I see you looking around.
Someone wise once told me not to disobey my patron.
Was it an owl?
18 perception.
Jay, you fucking idiot.
You lock eyes with the owl, who is missing a leg. And he's perched up on a tree, and he is overlooking you. Who? Jay, who? Who, who? Who, who, who? Who, 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 who?
Does it have to be this owl?
Who?
Malve,
Yes.
how far do you think we are from Vista?
Who, who,
Um,
who?
How far are we, Tim?
So you're getting pretty close. You're about 45 minutes away.
We're a little over
Who?
half an hour away. Shouldn't be too long now.
Who?
Jay,
Who? Who? Who?
I'm not.
does it
helping
have
this
to be
time.
this owl?
It unfortunately has to.
I'm not helping this time.
Of course it does. Because of
So
course
I'm
it
not
does.
going to argue.
Can Morgana
Grandpa-
also look for the fucking owl?
Yeah, sure.
You said perception or
Perception.
16.
A 16. Yeah, you kind of catch a silhouette of the owl for a second, but it kind of moves. So you hear, "Ooh."
But I can still see it.
Yeah, every now and then you can see it.
Can I cast Hexblade Curse on it?
Roll perception
y'all-
one more time.
What are y'all
Has
doing?
to-
Aren't y'all in a hurry?
Yes.
Are
So I'm not going to argue.
What is 7 plus 6? 13?
13.
Mm-hmm.
You lost sight of it. There's a specific number. I can't give it to you yet. There's a
Okay.
specific number you have to meet in order to see it.
there is something I have to take care of. So,
And I am
You're all
willing to
going-
help you.
I'm stating again.
please stay with the
I'm
group.
state-
You all
I'm
have to go
Can
to
it
Vista.
wait till after we bring Zanzaba back from the fucking dead?
I don't want to risk that. Please, all of you continue to Vista.
No,
I'm going to-
motherfucker.
Motherfucker,
I'm-
are you telling us to leave you here in the Fae Forest by yourself
are
after you
half an-
died practically?
We're half an hour
Jay.
away. Yes,
As y'all are arguing, the owl is gone.
I will activate my eye.
Oh. Okay. So you're specifically seeking it out.
hmm
It's gone. It's nowhere in sight. Nowhere within range.
Jay, I will help you
Priorities,
get the
Jay.
owl later.
It's gone.
Seems my god was right that I should be following y'all. Y'all keep getting sidetracked by the smallest things.
I was about to, how about the card just go ahead?
The cart is still moving, by the way.
Yes.
I'm
Right,
aware.
Yeah, it has not stopped.
Jay's gonna relax back on the wagon.
Jay, priorities. We all have a list of things we got to do, but first we got to deal with what's important right now.
He's not gonna say anything.
You know, it's funny, Will. I knew you guys more of a hothead. You seem to have changed.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
he
that
still is.
that still happened.
Oh. Well,
And with a very familiar to Malve's smile, Will turns his head. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf or a new grave.
well, there it is.
I mean, you have the grave part down. That's new. That's more of a new thing. I'm not supposed to talk about that though.
Hey, Box,
Yeah.
you're down 2 parts on the list.
What list?
Still making the list too, I see.
List of people that I like versus want to kill. You're getting to the bottom of the list real fucking quick.
Well, I'm already there, so.
Just take the next 40 minutes, get to town, find Shayfer, and then go ahead and get Zanzaba taken care of. Then
Sweet.
I will personally help you kill that fucking owl as much as you like.
Y'all really hate that owl.
For the record, I'm not helping. I'm
No.
going to state. I'm going to
Jay-
state that the second time.
Jay, do you just want to tell them why you need the owl?
There was a task given to me.
By Mr. Alistair.
Yes.
I can see Morgana like, go on.
It doesn't matter who the task was from.
Jay,
But
we
yeah.
don't have a contract anymore. I will tell everybody.
I was given a task by Mr. Alistair to take care of a nuisance, but not outright kill them. Just collect something.
Cool.
Oh, and is that
We'll
supposed to
do
take
that later.
precedence over helping a friend? I mean-
No, that's why I had volunteered to stay back to take care of it. Because last time I defied my patron, shit happened.
Out of character, the nuisance that I thought he was talking about, I thought he was talking about Shiny this entire
I thought so
time.
too. You know, should have asked when he was there.
I thought Shiny was gonna die this whole time. I'm like, oh, that bird. I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
I can't wait to turn in 6 feathers and the head of a queen and be like, that wasn't the bird.
Bird.
But it's fine, it's
Cool.
gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, it was gone last time, and then it just like moved like slightly off. But you know what? It's fine. We're obviously going to make it to the town with no issues whatsoever.
Box, why?
Why?
You watch
you
as
say
Will
that?
fucking sinks
We
his
all
hand,
turn to you.
his
Why?
head into his hands. He's just like,
That is like saying on a quiet night in a hospital on a full moon, oh, it's quiet tonight.
I've actually heard somebody say that
Will-
before.
Will actively knocks back a bow on his crossbow, puts it on his hip, fucking sits there riding having Boromir lead us while he holds the reins while also having his mace in that hand, just being like,
Brother,
yeah.
I have
The boy can
spotted
talk?
the village.
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh,
Good. Fucking great.
You'll have to get used to that. There's a lot of animals here that can talk.
I guess that's good to know.
The bats
That is
don't
boring.
talk, but they can understand. It's really strange. I don't like talking to them. It wasn't my idea to keep them, though.
Me and Box wanted to eat them, but
You
The
don't
mice-
eat the fucking.
They
The
look
mice
metal.
run over to William and they sit on his shoulders and they're just like petting your beard, like it's okay, breathe, it's all right.
They were originally cheese. I don't know why they're metal now.
Oh,
I fed
Well,
them metal.
Oh.
they can do that.
Wait,
They turn into what they eat.
huh.
Ooh.
are those the only
It's
ones
probably
you kept?
nothing.
Morgana's gonna take out a strand of gillyweed.
There's a half-eaten one.
I will
There's four,
end you,
technically.
Morgana. He doesn't even turn around. I will end you, Morgana.
What?
One of the mice,
Put it away.
the half-eaten mouse, does walk over to Morgana with the gillyweed and sniffs it,
Mate!
and it stops like a dog in trouble. Just turns around like,
You can have it.
He will experiment on you, much like the
No.
wizard did.
I mean, haven't you technically experimented
looks-
on them?
Morgana,
I gave
it
them
looks up at
protection.
you with the most like puppy
I
dog
am not going
mousy
to-
eyes.
I am not going to experiment on you. If you can be what you eat, then I would like more gillyweed.
No, you are not turning them into your own personal fucking garden that you can then go ahead
Not the
and
bread,
harvest.
man.
You might as well put them to use.
They are useful. They exist. They have a right to
You
exist.
fed
They don't
them
have to
metal.
fucking participate in
William.
anxiety.
They keep petting William.
Well,
You
I'm
don't
going
have to
give it-
participate in fucking society.
I'm giving it the choice of eating it or not, Will. I am not forcing it to do anything.
It is
Mate.
sniffing it.
It seems like you're the one that's trying to force it to not do something.
I swear. I'm trying to keep it alive. I gave them
I
metal
never said I
because
was
it's
going to
heavy.
kill it, Will.
No,
I
but you're
did.
turning it into gillyweed, which is an actual plant people like to harvest.
So this is the
Would you? Why would you turn them into an active thing that would
know-
allow for them to become something that could be harvested
She's gonna
by
start
any
ignoring
willy-nilly?
Will and look down at the rat. Would you like to eat
The-
this?
The rat is already chewing on the gillyweed.
Son of a bitch! And Will throws his mace down into the center of the cart.
Is it gonna go through the
Um,
heart?
Will,
So-
why are
no.
you so dramatic?
You are now responsible for its safety. Something
I
happens to
mean,
that rat.
That's
the
fine.
the
skinning
rat
you.
did seem to choose to do that, Will.
Malve!
Will!
See, Mal gets it. I like you, Mal.
That was three bingo lists right off the bat.
I want you to know that what happens to the mouse is this was still like I said, this was a half-eaten mouse. So they were still partially cheese. You see them essentially turn into like almost like a ball of dirt, and then like a chia pet. They just have gillyweed.
And Morgana just sits there.
You're my favorite.
May
Yeah.
I? And she's
You have
gonna
You
gesture
have to
to
name
it.
it now. You created it. You have to name it.
Gilly.
Gilly.
And Gilly will climb up on Morgana's shoulder and just like
Oh, we are going to
there.
have so much fun.
and I want you to know it has specifically a gillyweed flower that sprouts from the top of its like the center of its head.
God. It's shaving.
God.
And
Morgana
Just so you
is
know.
sitting there giving William the most shit-eating grin right now.
I mean, if
just
that's what...
just so you know,
Uh-huh.
Morgana, I need you to roll a nature check.
A nature check? Okay. Oh,
Yes.
I think I know what it is. Hold up. Okay. Where's my nature? There it is. That is a 15.
15? Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
So, you know people who tend to grow like personal gardens if they have something like that's like a to-go garden, kind of like people with the grass that you can cook. So, people who carry those things around with them, they'll just water them and then they harvest off the top and let some greenery still stay on it. You know exactly how to take care of this mouse because you've seen how people do that. So, essentially what's going to happen is every in-game week, there's going to be a small amount of gillyweed that will grow off of this mouse.
Yay!
That you have to safely harvest. However, that will only work if you keep them watered like a garden. So they take a lot of maintenance.
How often do they have to be watered?
Daily.
Oh, daily. Okay.
Yeah, it's a garden. Yeah.
Well, because like some plants you can like water and they'll be good for a few days, but
it's not a cactus. So,
so question: if that's what happens when you just give it like regular gillyweed, well, what happened if you fed it the source?
The what?
You don't remember that Brunhilde was telling us about the spots
There
to
is
go
a
get gilly?
source of gillyweed, yes.
Oh,
I think it's right down. I'm looking at the map, but
need a portable garden of fucking cannabis.
I'm not saying we have to do it right now. I'm saying later. It's an option. Did we pass it already?
I think, yeah, with town.
Yeah, you have passed it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like,
but yeah,
it's
Morgana,
in between.
It's
Here,
where
I posted
the
map.
two. Yeah, it's in between the two. Where the lake is
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom.
It's not
somewhere.
far from Vista Village, so if you ever decided to go back in, you can always grab it.
Just
You know,
follow
while
the
we're-
Brunhilde. No, sorry, not Brunhilde. The witch in the woods said that there was a source of gillyweed in
I think
this
we named her
area.
Vanessa.
I think so.
Vanessa.
Oh,
So
my fucking head.
Sweet.
How close are we to fucking Vista?
You're about 10 minutes away. You are down the street, essentially.
When we get there, and I'm gonna say this with the utmost fucking latency. Please do not pick a fight with Shayfer.
oh, I have my own business with him. So
I mean, he's helping us, so why would we fight them?
If everyone
I'm just saying.
here, as far as I've known them, these past few minutes, or this couple of hours or whatever, how long this has been, I feel like you're the one that would be picking the fight, usually. Well,
that is actually how it goes.
Give it another 2 hours.
And sometimes Jay.
Give it another 3 hours.
Jay do that.
Deep breath.
you know what? Everything that I know about Jay, yeah, he does seem like the one that gets everyone in trouble.
He's gonna wink at Malve.
Oh.
Mal's gonna grip his fist real tight.
It's like, don't walk
Before
at
we
me.
get down,
Morgana's gonna lean into Gilly. It was like, oh, they're gonna be fun.
before we get to town, I want to
Wait,
talk about
does it
something.
squeak different? I want to know.
What, Gilly?
Yes, does Gilly squeak different than the rest of their mice?
How would you expect them to squeak? I kind of just
fucking
expect them to squeak the same.
Like a Pikmin.
Wait. Can you have like a really deep squeak now? Like,
Like a smoker squeak?
It's like the freaking cat all over
I was thinking of the fucking the fennec fox from Zootopia that has like the really deep voice.
I was thinking the freaking cat from that one video where it's like he's
I'll tell you
a
what.
little bit deeper than everybody else.
I'll tell you what. If you learn how to talk to them like in common, that'll be their voice. They'll have like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" But outside,
Hey, what's good?
Oh my god.
Actually, talking to them, hey, what's good, toots?
Hey, what's for dinner tonight, Puff Mama Chili?
You beat me to it.
Oh my god.
All right,
Anyway. Also, we
Are
have
we there
officially
yet?
reached 51 followers, by the way, on Twitch.
51 followers! Oh,
That's the
Yay.
word of the day.
All right. So y'all reach Vista Village. It is tiny. And I mean like stupid tiny.
Smaller than New Haven?
Yes, smaller than New Haven.
She.
Wow.
There's only about 5 houses.
This is a village?
what?
Yes. There's only about 5 houses. You see, there is a small library, and you do see connected to the library looks like a general store, and connected to that is a hospital.
Question:
Yes.
Is Vista outside of the forest?
Yes, it is.
It's by the
Barely,
coast, it looks
but
like.
just
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Will pull over in front of the general store and the hospital, and he will immediately get out and knock on the front door of the small hospital.
And you will see a Rose Knight open the door. Not Volca, but this is
Oh,
a different
fuck me.
Rose Knight. She has short blonde hair. She's wearing silver and gold armor, and she has this big golden rose on the center of her armor chest. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just coming to see Shayfer.
Same.
Excuse me. And she leaves.
Hey,
Yes.
you going to see Volca soon?
No, I haven't seen him in a while. Is he all right?
Falkirk. If you do see him, tell him I say hey.
He's not in Falkirk.
He's not involved.
He's in Falkirk? I just came from there.
No,
Or, I'm
he's
sorry,
not.
New Haven.
New Haven.
Sorry, New Haven. Been a
Oh,
long
New
fucking-
Haven.
Yeah, he's
I
currently
see. I
working there.
will send word for him then. Thank you. May Sonoa guide you. And she walks away.
Yeah, same. May Auntie look after you too. And he goes right inside.
Your will!
He shuts the door. He shuts the door right then and there.
You did this to yourself.
I would probably follow Will then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say that we're following Will also.
I'm gonna find a
All
place
right.
to park Boromir.
I'm going to stay
He's
in
fine
front.
where he is.
And I'll keep Boromir company.
Mal, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna
I'm going to
stay
be
with
sitting
Boromir
there
and
with
Jay?
Jay.
All
I'm
right.
staying in the cart too. I'm staying in the cart too. The building looks small.
All right. So then it'll be William and Morgana going in. We'll do that.
Oh, this
interaction
should
first.
go great. Pussy.
Back at it. I have the reference for this version, Shayfer. So I'm
Prepare
gonna
yourself,
take
chat.
this.
Prepare
I
yourself,
also
Tim.
want to say that the art that is being used as reference for now, I want to give credit where
Shayfer?
credit is due. So you find it on Pinterest. And their name is Dan Rex. Or at least maybe that's the character name, but the person who posted his name is D. So if you can find the artist, tell them. If you find the artist, please tell them thank you. Because I'm not sure if that's the artist or not, but we'll go from there. Okay. So you walk in and you see an older gentleman. And he looks like he's working on something at his desk. His back is to the door, and he's just kind of writing something down as if he just had a patient, essentially, and he's putting some things away and filing. What do you do? How do you get his attention?
What's up, old man?
And you see him pause and turn around. Will, long time no see. This
Long time
is
no
Shayfer.
see. So quick
Damn.
question.
Specifically the older version with the long, gray, scraggly hair.
Mhm.
Damn, he got them horse stripes. Mm.
Quick question.
Mm.
Is that the Rose Knight my dad's been negging you on about getting with?
Yes.
Fucking knew it. He's got the biggest shit-eating grin.
She's only visiting. That's it.
She exited that door, ran into me, and acted like she was on the walk of shame.
There was no walk of shame. I mean, she asked me out, and I kind of said I was busy, so.
Will walks over, looks at his desk, and knocks everything on the floor like an angry cat.
What the fuck?
Oh.
You're only going to get older, and necromancy ain't your shit no more. Go on a date.
I don't date. What are you here
Mm.
for, Will?
I need you to help with some necromancy shit.
Uh,
And he pulls
Hello.
out two
And he
glasses.
looks to Morgana and holds out his hand. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Shayfer James. And who might you be?
Morgana, and she also shakes his hand.
Will pulls out
Pleasure
3
to meet you.
glasses because Morgana's there, and they're all hand carved glasses
I,
like before.
Mhm.
Puts them on the table and starts filling them.
I was told you would be able to help me with a familiar patron that you have had before.
Perhaps. Who are they?
The Lord of Murder. Also, I've got a friend who was helped by the Raven Queen, but she said you would need to just do some doctor stuff. And you can tell Will is exhausted as he like squats at the table. He doesn't even pull up a chair; he squats at the table.
How
His
about
head-
both of you have a seat and we will address this properly?
Sure. And she goes and sits down.
Will pushes the
And-
glass to Morgana.
What is this?
It's whiskey.
It's not going to give me more exhaustion, is it?
If Will
It's
makes you more
whiskey.
exhausted than you should be, which talking to him is an uphill battle, I can already see that in your face.
Yes.
You'll be fine. It is just whiskey. If he does anything to poison you, I can take care of it, but he wouldn't do that. Would you, Will?
The look on Will's face is of exhaustion and like there's a moment where he goes, "That's an idea I hadn't thought of."
Would you, Will?
Not right now. I didn't have
That's
time.
fine.
To
He
prep.
wouldn't be able to anyway, but
Fair.
thank you.
No. Enjoy. And Schaefer will hold up his drink and then he'll swig it back and then put it on the table. So you're having dealings with Zahir. Is that correct? Relax. He can't hear you here.
He's my patron, yes.
Yikes. How did you get into that mess?
Let's say, being a slave and really needing a way out.
All right. What do you want to do? How do you want to get out of this?
That's the thing. I don't know where to start.
Okay. I can help you. It'll take time, but I can definitely help.
How do you think we can do this? Because
The
the
same
thing
way
is, I don't know how you did.
To be fair, I think she'd make a wonderful rose knight.
I did.
Wait,
I'm
Will,
not
what'd
even
you
a
say?
rose
You need
knight.
to talk closer to
Yeah.
the mic.
Sorry. Will cackles and as he's partially through his drink goes, I think she would make a wonderful rose knight, or maybe a choir kid.
Listen, first off, I'm not a rose knight. Second off, not even a choir kid. Third, I'm not going to make her go through the exact same thing that I had to go through. It's a little bit different, don't you think, Will?
I mean, yeah, you know what? That's your story to tell. But yeah, it's different.
My thing is, he gave me the ability to essentially shapeshift, and I need to keep that ability.
You need to?
Yes. And she kind of looks like, I don't know if I should talk about this.
Tell him everything. Doctor can't help you if you hide your symptoms.
I am a basilisk. That is what I
And his
am.
eyes go a little wide.
And
right.
I can't exactly travel as a basilisk without people freaking out or immediately trying to kill me or wanting to enslave me again. So,
Yikes. Okay, well, that's simple. Find a patron who can protect you.
I have half of that, sort of.
Who?
I asked for asylum from Zahir by Mr. Alistair, and he told me he could help me with giving me a safe haven for a little bit.
Yes, Mr. Alistair is not... I don't want to call him strong enough, because he's strong, just not the strength that you're needing. Need
He did
somebody
tell
different.
me I could possibly talk with Sonoa.
And you see his eyes twitch a little bit. Why
Will
would
nearly
he
choking.
offer that? And he looks over at Will. Why did you bring her here?
Look,
I-
man, she
He
got.
didn't bring me
fun-
here. I came here on my own volition.
Can I
Yeah,
make a quick
that
point?
is not why I'm here.
Can I make a quick point?
It's just, yeah.
After whenever this is, after 10 in-game minutes, Jay's gonna pound on the door.
Okay. Okay. I can see why he brought you to me then. Because this is almost 1-for-1 exactly what happened for me. You need to talk to Sonoa then.
Oh. I mean, is
I
it
can
going
get
to
you
be
in
a
contact
problem?
with Sonoa. No,
Uh,
not for you. Yet.
What does that mean?
That means that Zahir and Sonoa have history.
Oh. DM, would Morgana know of any of that?
Roll a history check.
Will's just gonna sit there sipping his drink.
Let's see. I got an 18.
Zahir has mentioned Sonoa once, and they fucking despise her. Like, hate her. Like, on sight, I will murder her.
Morgana's gonna kind of like
Oh.
cringe, like, yeah.
So, tell me, how long have you been wearing her pendant?
Since one of my other party members bought it for me.
And that
And
might
have
a
help.
month or two ago? I don't know how long it's been in game.
A month.
Figure on knows. Okay, about a month ago.
And you saw Zahir wearing that?
No? Yes. Well, it was in a
Did he
dream.
hurt you ungodly like?
I mean, he tortured me because I broke contract with something.
Breaking contract means that you get a punishment. It doesn't mean you get tortured.
So what do you
Let me put it
suggest?
this way. You need to talk to Sonoa. But she is incredibly difficult to get a hold of. Because the Festival of Roses just happened, so she's busy taking care of a lot of stuff. I can try to get a few words in see if I can get her to come down here to see you personally, considering everything happening and what's going on. That would be your best bet and your only choice. So it's either you stay with Zahir or Sonoa protects you.
Well, seeming it's my only choice right now, I suppose that is the direction I will go.
Great. We'll get to that in a moment then. Will, what do you need?
Also, I think somebody's at the door.
I can't. Discord will lessen the noise. So
And we're going to stop and then go back in time to Box, Jay, and Malve.
Hey, that's me.
Y'all are all sitting at the cart waiting.
they've been in there for a while.
Yeah, we kind of have a time limit.
I'm gonna
How
give them
long
3
did he
more
say?
minutes.
How long did he say we had?
Half. You said until the end of the day. The day is ending.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Okay.
What?
He's gonna just knock and slam on the door.
Oh.
Knock,
Oh my
knock,
god.
knock.
Come in.
Get over the door. So what's
It's
going on
Jay.
with the? You guys having a drinking party, or we talking helping Zanzaba here?
Jay.
We have time limits.
I know we have a time limit. I was just getting.
Meanwhile,
Our
Gilly
friend
is
Zanzaba.
squeaking.
Yeah, I was like, is that a mouse?
He said we have until
Our
end
friend-
of the day. It's kind of the end of the day.
You
I'm
know,
sorry,
it would be
there's a
great to
time
be able to.
limit for something. And
Yes!
Will, you get pushed by Shayfer and he walks over to Box. What can I help you with? What time limit? How can I help?
Phraan told us to come talk to you about, and he'll pull Zanzaba out of his fur.
Oh my gods. Get to the point next time, Will, and he'll grab
I was
Zanzaba.
trying!
Tried real hard with
She
that.
wanted to talk! Everybody wants to interrupt. I was trying.
Yeah, try. Jay's gonna walk out.
So he
Morgana's
takes
just sitting there
Zanzaba and he's
sipping
looking
the
him over.
the whiskey.
So tell me exactly what happened, what's going on.
He got hit in the face with poison. Like a lot. Like a lot.
He looks over at Morgana.
Yes.
How much are we talking?
Basilisk poison.
Okay.
It was enough to
Um,
kill me and him, but they brought me back to life, so.
Okay. I can help him. Ugh, this is gonna be a long night. Your friend's gonna be fine. But
We have to-
he'll have to stay overnight.
I was assuming as much. Do we have to pay? How does this work?
I'll discuss finances afterwards. Don't worry about that right now.
Is there any way that I can help out?
Oh, yes, actually. Well, how much medicine do you know?
I know cure wounds. About it right now.
Then for now, not yet. If you could just keep an eye on them. And he points to Box, Jay, Will,
I
and
do
Morgana.
have a potion of moderate healing, if that might help.
At this time, that's not going to help. He is completely unconscious. I need to extract whatever poison is left inside of his system, and I need to make sure that his heart and his blood are pumping like they should. So, I need you all to leave my office. The doctor's office is closed for now.
Library open.
Always.
Personal library.
Yes.
Cool. And Will's gonna look in the
You are not
different
allowed in
direction.
my personal library.
Will, I
Just-
do need to ask you something once we're out.
And Shayfer is going to take Zanzaba and go into a separate room, and you're going to see the door close and lock magically.
And Will, you said we can trust him?
Yes. He's a reformed necromancer.
I'm gonna go fishing.
He's also one of
Box.
the best doctors
Yes.
to walk this fucking plane. So
Wait,
don't
what?
tell him I
You're
said
cutting in and out.
The best doctor
He's
to
also-
walk this plane.
yeah, he's also the best doctor to walk this plane. But don't you fucking tell him I said that.
What are you saying, Morgana?
Are you?
And she looks like slightly uncomfortable or unsure, uncertain, whatever. Are you okay?
Not particularly. Kind of would welcome distraction, so I was going to go fishing.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it wasn't exactly something you could control. If anybody's responsible for his death, it's me. I could have just stayed out of it and let you guys handle it, but I knew the chances and got both of us killed.
That's not your fucking fault, man.
I don't see how it's not.
It's
You did what you
more
thought would
my
be-
fault.
No,
I mean, you
it's
didn't
not.
exactly have control over changing back into your other form. I literally told him I had an idea that was probably going to get us killed, and it got us killed.
Look, neither of you went out of the way to die or get killed or cause someone else to die. You lost control because weird magic bullshit. All right? Not your fault. You had an idea. A brilliant idea, might I add. A fucking fantastic idea. And you did what was necessary to try to save as many people as possible. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes people get hurt. Sometimes people die. But you know what's good? We got Shayfer. Magic Doctor number fucking 453. He is going
If
to do
Mr.
everything
Alistair
he can.
trusts him, then I trust him.
Life fucking sucks. Shit happens. Do not beat yourself up about it, Box. Do not beat yourself up about it, Morgana. I know that guilt is a new feeling for you, but do not let it consume you. And Box, you did what you could. You did everything you could, and Zanzaba would sure as fuck wouldn't hold it against you. Are you going to tell him he's wrong for not holding it against you? That's not a rhetorical question.
I don't know.
You did everything you could. I am thankful you did everything you could. Because if you hadn't, a lot more people would be dead right now. And Morgana, you're doing everything you can to make sure this doesn't happen again, right?
I'm trying.
That's all that we can fucking ask. So stop being self-pitying. Stop blaming yourself for things that
Self-pity?
were out of... Yes, self-pity. Pity of oneself.
I'm
Would you like the
apologizing.
definition?
How is that self-pity?
Because you're apologizing for something you don't have control over. You're blaming yourself. Both of you. You're working hard. You're trying to be better than you were yesterday, and that's all you can do. I could blame myself, too. You know, I could legitimately sit here and say, I should have dug deeper into your background. I should have maybe considered more things with you and Zanzaba. Maybe I should have yelled at you more to stay back. No, you guys did what you thought was important. We got taken to a place we didn't expect, and shit happened. Nothing we can change about that. What we can do is make sure that when Zanzibar comes back, we have a collection of acorns the size of a mountain that the man can bathe himself in.
I've already been working on that.
Same.
I'm still gonna
Also,
go fishing though.
That's fine. You want a rod or
Just
you going
be
au
careful.
naturel?
I'm gonna catch them by hand.
Okay.
Will.
Morg.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Morgie.
That's even worse.
Morgath.
Okay, shut up. Anyway, so she takes out the rune book that you gave her. I would like help with possibly trying to use these types of runes to use it for spell storage.
I have that book.
You
because
gave
I
it to
stole
me.
from my dad. Yeah. I stole it from my dad when I left, and I gave it to you. I know little to nothing about runes. My dad was the specialist. What I can do is I can give you the baseline knowledge of how runes function because it was like my dad's hyperfixation.
I suppose that could help.
'Cause I'm gonna be real, Arcana ain't my shit. But I can most definitely run through it with you. And he holds out his hand to see the book.
She hands it to you.
Best way to treat this thing is like a raving lunatic decide to write notes. And he opens the first few pages, and you see just the scrawled notes all around the edges. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and read through, and whenever you read a sentence that the arrow points to, we want to then refer to the note that's scribbled around it. Basically, the guy
Okay.
who first wrote this wrote it like shit, and my dad got really pissed about it and decided to put pretty much his entire knowledge into this notebook.
I remember you telling me that.
So we just have to read and refer to the note. Runes are simplistic depending on the types of runes you use, but complex depending on the intent behind the runes.
Mm.
And this will be something that is probably better handled in the library.
We can go to the library.
Yep. Let me go check on something real quick. He's gonna walk outside. Malve!
Yes, Will. What do you need?
Can I ask you a question?
Whoa, what's the question, Will?
And he's gonna lean in. Why are you angry with Jay?
Oh, that's between me and Jay.
I get that, but can't kill him.
I never said I would. How long have you known me? When have I ever killed someone?
I'm just saying. You bulge your fists like a weird. Really want to make the Arthur meme joke because like you made that very clear, but like
No. He's like, who's
That
Arthur?
you bulge your fist when he just asked you how you were, and
I'd like to say Jay is standing like not too far away from
Yeah,
them.
isn't he like?
He's in the court.
Yeah.
Well, because all of y'all had gone inside, didn't y'all?
yeah, he's barely.
I mean, we're
stepped
kind of
outside
just
the door.
yeah, whatever.
He just kind of barely stepped
He's
outside.
not paying attention.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
What do you
Okay.
do to piss you off anyway?
Oh, that's between me and him. Like I said, I'm sure it'd be something that'd piss you off right the fuck off too.
Probably. Don't kill him. Don't do what I would do.
When have I ever?
No.
Will?
Don't pull a Will.
Be better than me. I'm gonna go to the library now. And Will just walks away.
Okay, bye, Will. Have fun.
So, Malv, are you keeping a close eye on Jay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit across from Jay wherever he is.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm just in the cart.
Then we're gonna go to Jay and Malve for some light conversation.
They have a good talk in there.
Oh, it seems like they're planning on researching right now. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
He's lecturing me about priorities, and he was there having drinks.
Yeah, Will's like that sometimes, isn't he?
Fucking telling the truth.
Well,
So where
Telling the
everybody go now?
truth. I just said they're going to research. They're going to the library. I think Box was going. I'm not sure where Box went.
Okay. Well, there's only 5 houses here. I mean, I'm gonna stay with Boromir and make sure he's okay. I know we're out of the forest, but who knows who passes through here?
Well, I wanted to talk to you, Jay.
Me?
Yeah, I want to talk to Jay right here, sitting in front of me.
About what?
Um, let's see. And Malve is gripping onto his axe, just thinking, how do I bring this up? Right.
He's looking at you. The axe. You. The axe.
Yeah,
This is
you
familiar.
gave me this axe. Why did you have my axe in the first place?
It was given to me by Brunhild.
Oh, Brunhilde gave it to you. Oh, well, that's fine. You knew that I'd be meeting you right now.
Oh, that's what she meant by they're not here yet. Can I at least stand up for whatever you're gonna do to me?
Oh yeah, sure. Stand up.
He's gonna get off the cart, stand up, his arms behind his back.
Oh my god.
You broke my daughter's heart, and he's gonna punch Jay right in the stomach.
Oh my god!
I didn't hear that. Retort. He's gonna grab the bread from the wagon and just bam him across the face. From your wife.
Damn.
Oh yeah, no, I deserve that. But I also hear you put my daughters and my wife in danger too.
I did. Got another
Say
one for me?
more, motherfucker! God damn it!
I was about to. Thank you very much. Got another one for me?
Yeah, what do you get when?
Oh my fucking
no,
god.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Do it. Do it.
What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? He's casting Word of Radiance.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, one more time?
I told a joke. What do you get?
No,
when
no,
cross-
you cast what?
Word of Radiance.
Word of radiance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
For me?
Yes.
Am I good at that?
I mean, you're a fighter. I would hope so.
What's your con like?
It's true, that's true. 17?
Did you roll?
Yes, 17.
Okay, yeah, you passed. It's fine.
For now.
He's gonna spit. What?
What?
He's answering the question. What?
It was a
Mal's
joke,
like,
Jay. It was a rhetorical question, Jay.
Yes.
Are
I
you two
endangered-
playing nice?
Oh, we're getting to know each other so well.
So well,
Yes.
isn't that right, Jay?
Absolutely. Like, practically family. Yes. I endangered both of your daughters. And your wife. Because I wasn't thinking.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Mal is Vivian's father.
Oh. Yes, they're great. I love them.
Oh, thank you. I love them too. Very much.
Especially Viv.
Morgana's gonna pick up on the vibe with them and just be like, "Well, good luck, Jay. I'm gonna be at the library with Will." She
Enjoy
leaves.
your book.
I do love that every time Morgana makes an appearance, I hear the squeaking in the background.
Yeah.
So now it's just Gilly.
I love it. So when Morgana was like, "Oh," you heard the single squeak, which made me think of the mouse going, "Oh."
That's my dog.
That's your mouse. What you mean?
It's fucking great.
I suppose I should also go figure out a place to go water Gilly now. Let's go, Gilly. She goes and she goes to the library.
Jay's gonna turn attention back to Mal. I've apologized to Brunhilde. I don't want to contact your daughters because that is the last thing they need to do from me.
Yeah, you should erase their sigil from your runestone there.
I would if I knew how to.
Soon as you do.
Do you know how to?
DM, do I?
No, you're an old man.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh my god.
Technology nowadays, it just doesn't. Can't get a hang of it.
Then maybe I should hit the library too to see if there's a book on how to erase these runes.
Yeah, that might be best. But after this, for now we're even. You put any of them into any kind of danger again, it won't be just a punch in the gut.
It's not in my itinerary, but so I hope I don't have to.
Yeah.
The last thing they need is to get involved in me any further.
So for now, we'll let bygones be bygones, and we'll start fresh from here. How's that sound to you?
Sure.
Cool. Give me that bread.
He gives you bread hanging on the hinge of a single thread.
Also, DM, would I know of a place for like an inn for us to stay?
Yes, you've been to this town before. There is that building that's connected to the library. So there's the doctor's office, the library, and then that other building. It doubles, excuse me. It doubles as a small place for outside people to go in. It's the general goods store.
Okay. Then I'll follow you in, and we'll inform the party of where we can stay for the night.
All right. We go to the library.
All right, we're gonna go over to Box.
What do you do with the library card?
Box, what are you doing?
I'm a fishing.
Fishing.
You fishing?
Yeah.
Is that
Ain't no too
Box's
good.
version of doing inventory?
Pretty much. I'm not doing good. I'm gonna murder things.
All right. So, what are you thinking about while you're fishing?
He's thinking a lot about sure, he's not fully to blame for the thing about Zanzaba, but he still blames himself because he's he wasn't strong enough in this moment, and he's noticing that stacking up a lot, and it kind of just feels like whenever his mom was taking him around, actually learning about the world with her, it feels like, at least the way he's interpreting it, that she coddled him a little too much. And it's one of those situations where it's I feel like I was relying more on her strength than I initially anticipated. Considering he's almost died 3 times since he's not with her anymore.
Okay. So he's just contemplating everything that's essentially gone on until this point, and reevaluating things.
Kind of more like spiraling. And he's taking it out on the fish.
The fish scream in horror as a large maul busts through the water and bites their friend's head off in front of them. You see as the school of fish flee in fear. Meanwhile, it's just Box snatching up a fish.
I'm gonna count that as straight up murder.
Crunch, 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 crunch,
I
crunch.
do be doing that. I do be doing
Mhm.
that.
So are you just kind of sitting in the water and like holding onto a fish and just eating it like a bear would when he catches salmon?
Pretty much.
Hi, Ash.
Pretty much, and he's like, eventually he'll come. Like the plan's just depressurize out here a little bit. Actually, well, just waiting for the spiraling to stop. He's gonna try and bring some fish back because all we got is bread.
Oh, go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
Ooh. Where's my D8? Where are you hiding? Show yourself. Am I
Ash be
blind?
purring. You're such a silly kitty.
7.
Oh my god.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, so you catch 7 fish.
Ooh. I'm not gonna try and cook them this time. Last time I burnt all of them. Where's my
So, did you want to do anything else other than catch the fish?
Nope. That's mostly that's mostly his thing. He's out there spiraling, and this is his way of kind of trying to work through it.
I like to think that by the end of it, like you've got like
Mm-hmm.
How are you carrying the fish? Also, I'm sorry if y'all can hear Ash scream purring.
I didn't think
No, I
about
can't hear
that.
at all.
That's just the rats.
Okay, good. It's just a rat, yeah.
I did not think about how I'm carrying the fish. I like to imagine he's as a big armful of fish because he was just punching fish so they'd stop moving.
Got it. Okay. So then I like to think that there's just a bunch of like dead fish surrounding
Mhm.
you, and you're just laying in the sand staring up at the sky. And meanwhile, inside your brain is spiral, 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 spiral.
There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Exactly like that.
It's too perfect.
Just surrounded in fish and
Mhm.
covered in like fish guts and scales.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So then we'll go ahead and move over to William. William's by himself currently in the library.
Will is doing 2 things. Well, 3 things. One, he's walking into the library. Excuse me, ma'am.
And you see a young woman. She looks maybe 19. Turn around. Oh, yes.
I would like any books you have on runes, specifically orc runes, the Raven Queen, and necromancy.
And she just stares at you. This is a small library.
Yeah,
We don't have
that's fine.
anything like that. We might have something on runes.
Okay, that'll do.
Oh, okay. And she starts looking around, and she pulls out a book. It looks like a kid's book. Here you go. This is the only runes book we have, and it's literally just called Baby's First Runes.
This will work for Morgana, and he puts it to the side. Do you have anything on the Raven Queen? Any religious texts or anything like that?
No, we don't
They have given
really
Bells a cookie.
do. We don't really do religious stuff here.
I figure with Shayfer that might be the case. And you said nothing on necromancy?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I'm about to
Oh,
basically have a study
if you don't mind me asking, why?
Oh. Well, long story short, I'm kind of forced to be a follower of the Raven Queen, so I'd want to catch up on some things. And on top of that, the only thing I know
Forced?
about her is yeah, forced. The only other thing is that I need to figure out how to keep my friends alive. And they have a really bad habit of almost dying. So at this point, fuck it. We did just get Malve as a cleric, though, so maybe I have to worry a little bit less about that. But at this point, I just got to think about whether or not I got to force their souls back into their bodies.
I love how Will just is essentially trauma dumping on
Trauma
this 19-year-old.
Unloading.
This poor 19-year-old girl just
William
staring at
complains
him.
about being the moral
Honestly,
compass.
this is exactly what it's like being customer service.
Yeah, it is 110%. So, you asked the question, I gave an answer.
Okay. I'm sorry I asked then.
Will, stop traumatizing the poor girl.
Oh, hi, I got you a book. He hands it over.
Oh, hello. Were you looking for anything?
Runes, but apparently that's already taken care of.
Anything else?
Do you have... Actually... Well, do you have books on Sonoa?
Oh, no, but, Shayfer might have in his personal library.
I will go ask him later then. So, an ABC book, Will?
Baby's first runes. Hello, baby.
Oh my God.
And he
Ew,
walks over
don't
to a
ever
table.
call me that again.
Oh god.
Sorry, darling. And he begins to fucking flip through his own notes, and he starts scribbling down the Orcish rune alphabet.
DM, how much of runes would Morgana know of already?
A lot of these you're already familiar with, but I would say about 30% of it is new to you.
Okay.
So, quick question. How much do you know about how runes function?
I know enough to get by, but not much of the advanced things.
Okay. So, as far as I'm aware of, I'm sure there's more. You have traditional runes, you have Orcish runes, and I'm sure there's others out there, but I'm only really well acquainted with Orcish runes. I didn't study the other stuff my dad did. I just liked that it was something I could learn. And he's going to scribble out the entirety of the Orcish rune alphabet in front of you. It's literally just this one page.
Okay.
So there will be variations and other words that are more colloquial based. Basically, like some people might make fish not look like this one. Maybe they'll draw like just a fin, but for the most part,
Shorthand.
these are the main ones. In Orcish, there is no differentiation between male or female anatomy. It's just one rune for that. Most of these are just basically very blatant. And he points to the ship one. This is literally just a ship with 3 dudes on it. And this is
Okay.
just. And he points to the one to eat. This is just a maul with tusks. These are very straight and blatant. What matters is how you combine them. The way you combine them depicts a story. My dad uses that story and magic to enchant things. I don't know if it's the same as regular runes, but I would assume so, considering runic magic is all about the intent of the message.
Something to that effect.
So I would start with this. Get acquainted with these runes here in this book and these Orcish runes.
I'm more
Once
acquainted with abyssal runes.
I don't
Orcs.
know nothing about that.
Orcs a little bit, but yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want to figure things out, get yourself acquainted with the language. Start reading my dad's book. And again, arrows will point to where he wants to make adjustments. So just read the sentence, and then when you see an arrow point to the sentence, then read the note afterwards. And that's usually him making a correction or something along those lines.
Noted.
Can Jay and Malve enter the library?
Yes, this is where y'all would enter.
Hi, excuse me. Do you have any books on runes?
And
Over
she points
here,
to them.
dipshit.
Did y'all sort out your business?
It's sorted out.
Cool.
Jay needs to learn how to erase a rune from a sending stone.
Oh, I could help with
Oh.
that.
Oh, looks like
Why?
my friend's got it. Thank you very much. He's gonna walk over to Morgana, take his sending stone out, and place it right in front of her. Please, please, and thank you.
Okay, let's see. Who do you want to erase, Jay?
I am pretty sure you know who I need to erase.
No, I want to know specifically.
He's gonna point to Viv's rune.
Oh, Viv. Okay.
Did you discuss that with Viv first?
Oh,
He's
Viv,
just
Viv is
gonna-
well aware.
He's gonna stare at Will.
Why are you looking at me? And how do you know Viv is well aware?
Oh, I know Viv very well. She's my daughter.
How the? And he
Morgana's
stops,
just sitting there smiling.
and he looks at Jay, and he looks at Malve, and he looks at Morgana. Then he looks at the girl behind the counter. This is
She
some of the
looks
best fucking
away.
shit. This is like some of the best shit I've heard all day. Did you hit him?
Oh, he hit me.
How many times?
It was just the one time. He hit me back
Dude.
for something I well deserved.
DM, as they're talking, can I say that Morgana's working on erasing the rune?
Absolutely. It doesn't take too long. You managed to do it.
Here you go, Jay.
Thank you.
I will say, Jay, you fucked this all up.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I completely forgot.
Oh wow.
And he shows Malve the sending stone. Gone.
That's good. That's good.
I transferred it onto mine, though, in case we need her.
Oh, I can
I've got
contact her anytime. But
Yeah.
that's fine. I trust you. I've heard of your friendship.
Wait,
with
you're the
Vivian
motherfucker that
Spender.
poisoned us!
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Why?
it was me.
Okay.
I mean,
you
it was
guys-
my first time messing with that sleep potion.
guys-
I may have accidentally put
will-
like a tablespoon of the stuff in when it was supposed to be a pinch.
I actually want to know what you used.
You guys talk about
Because
that.
if it was able to affect me, that must be some potent shit.
Oh, yeah,
Will
that's the
is-
problem. I don't know what I used. I just knew that it was there, and that's what they usually use at the end to help guests relax and sleep.
You guys talk about that. I'm gonna go find Box.
No, you can stay here, Jay.
Why?
We can get along
you-
and get to know each other.
You've got to learn
The-
about runes.
Another person in our party left by themselves.
They are
I'm gonna go
fishing,
find
and he
them.
wants some alone time, Jay.
They didn't do it in the middle of the fucking Fey Forest.
He was looking at Morgana and he's slowly turning towards Will.
Behind
not-
Will, you see the librarian like looking up and then slowly turning around and walking to the back of the office.
Well, if not for Box, then my own sanity. I will see you all later.
No Fey Forest.
He leaves with a middle finger.
Oh,
I need to
Jay.
hear it. I need to hear it.
No fate first.
There we go. Thank you,
Jay.
Princess.
Y'all get along so well.
Yes,
It's actually
Morgana.
one of
That's
my best
great.
friends.
would you like to spar again at some point?
Name the time and day.
She shrugs. What? I don't know. Whenever.
Just, you know my rune.
Oh,
I'm
Jay,
literally
just so you
asking
know,
you.
the building next door is where we should be staying for the night. That's
Thank-
the inn.
The general store.
Yeah, the general
Thank you
store
very
next door.
much. He
You
leaves.
can go pay for it later. Why? Why did you try to? If you don't know the recipe, why would you be fucking with it?
What?
I mean, I also had sorry, I had contact with Lady Sahnine, or she had contact with me, and
Oh,
She just told me that y'all needed to rest. Like I said, I didn't
we've
know
had
exactly how much to put
contact with
in.
her as well.
That was my bad. Sorry.
Did she come to you in dreams and tell you that she needs you to go to Brimgrood at all?
No, she didn't tell me to go to the Brim Group. That was my god.
Hmm.
Okay.
Which reminds
Fine.
me,
Do you want me to drink?
Alistair did bring up a good point at a earlier date about Sehanin.
That would be.
She may not have our best interest in mind.
She's a god. No offense to anybody who worships and or follows God, but they tend to have their own goals.
Yes, and I know
can
we've
end
talked
up
about
lynched
this.
in the process.
I know we've talked about this briefly before, but why did we want to help her exactly? Just because she gave us a few trinkets?
No, because she asked.
She seemed to be in dire need whenever she spoke with me. It's the only reason I decided to help.
I only helped because I had a contract with you all at the time.
Understood. She
But
asked for help.
now I'm still questioning why it's just odd.
I mean, you could ask why I help you. It'd be the same answer. You asked.
Yeah, but it's a little different with a god, don't you think?
Not really. People ask for help, I'll do what I can. If I find it goes against my morals, I'm not going to do it.
I mean, y'all do seem to have received some kind of payment for it, so.
They were gifts.
I still have yet to figure out how to
Gifts,
use this damn
payment.
cloak.
I mean, I can punch you repetitively until the cloak works.
You've already done that.
Keep trying, you know. Effort is what's important in these types of things.
Actually, wait, did Jay ever tell Morgana or no?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
I'm taking that to the grave.
Hmm.
Fucking little shit. Look. You at some point decide you don't want to help, that's fine. You know, I'm not going to force you to bury your morals or anything along those lines.
I already told you. What morals?
That's a more concerning statement than you fair to realize, but we're just going to mosey on right past that.
But anyway, I already told you that I would help you and stay with you guys. I'm just raising the question, why are we doing this?
Yes. I mean, that's what it boils down to. People ask for help.
That tends to be what I follow anyways, too.
Look.
Because so far we've been doing everything but going to Brimgrood, and I know we've been sidetracked.
Yeah. It happened. Stuff happened. A lot happened. But we're doing what we need to, and we're on our way. Plus, meeting Shayfer here is actually a really good thing. Especially considering all current circumstances. I'm going to have to bother him about seeing his private library, which means I'm going to probably get under his skin about that.
DM.
Yes.
The two people that Phraan gave Morgana, were they in this town or were they in the other town?
So they're going to be specifically the people from, hang on, Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
Okay. Well, I thought I wrote them down. I know I did somewhere. I'll have to find them later.
Yeah,
but...
I know I sent them to you, but just let me know if I need to come up with some new names or some shit.
Yeah, you might have to, because I don't know what the fuck.
I'm pretty sure I wrote them down somewhere too. So
they might be way up in.
Chad, this is your job. You can look through the archives of the videos. What's their name? Where they're at?
What's
I don't think they
your
were ever said
name?
out loud.
Let me
I
see.
think they. No, maybe not. I think you
Oh,
only
wait.
sent them to me.
I'm checking really quick. 1 second. There's the spell.
I need to reorganize these physical notes because they're so all over the place. I love being ADHD, guys.
Yay!
Yeah, we got 80 of them.
We got 80 of them fuckers.
No, I don't have them written down here.
Okay,
Greg,
we can
Timmy, and Bob.
find some other ones.
Yeah, we'll just make some new ones. That should be fine. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Apparently, we never said their names, so okay.
That's fine. Greg, Timmy, and Bob.
Greg, Timmy, and Bob. Anyway,
that
but
does
no, they're
remind
specifically
me.
for a lock, stock, and barrel.
Okay, that does remind me. Alistair gave me a couple people that I can talk to at a place called Lock, Stock, and Barrel, where they can give me more information about Brimbrood.
So we'll hit that next then. It's best to get as much research and information as we can. Go from there.
I couldn't agree more.
I think they're the ones that are under your notes in session 10.
That's right. You did take note of it.
And the sixth bulletin.
Where are you seeing this?
In your journal.
Oh, let me see. Gotta open it.
Forgets has a journal.
Yeah.
I will say that once I pay for the rooms, I'm gonna be pretty much indisposed of for the rest of the day. So what I would recommend, Morgana, is all the runes and stuff here. Take it, write it down, and he points to the runes for babies, or baby's first runes. Write it down. Like
Hold
write
on,
them all
I'm-
down in your journal.
There it is. I found the names.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can you say that again?
Will points to the book and the notes and everything in front of you. Take these, compile them into your own notes. That's going to be the best way to do it. Reading through and writing it out yourself is going to be the best way to learn. It's what I learned, how I learned the Orcish rune system. But if you're looking specifically for magic and arcana stuff,
I could try and mix orcish runes and abyssal, possibly.
you can do that nowhere near me. There's a PTSD, almost like World War II-esque look into Will's eyes, remembering him being a child, throwing runes together willy-nilly. And just, all I gotta say is that, meeting your ancestors, specifically your grandparents, after they were burnt to death, resurrected, burnt again, is,
Well, I don't know what you were trying to achieve, but
I was trying to make a cookie recipe.
Making cookies with runes?
Trying to automate it so my mom didn't have to make cookies so that she could go ahead and rest because she's always tired after cooking. And then it just went horribly wrong.
Well,
Apparently
considering
the-
I am
the-
familiar with abyssal runes, I don't think I would have that issue, but
You are not familiar enough with orc runes.
I am
You
aware,
don't
but that
know.
is why I could learn that first before trying that.
Who knew that the rune for eat also meant consume? I'm gonna
As
go
as
now.
y'all are talking, Shayfer walks in.
Hello.
Oh. Your friend is awake.
Oh. Does
Where's Box?
Box have a sending stone?
Oh.
No.
It was with Zanzaba.
And I don't know
No.
what happened to it after I got. Honestly, you know what probably happened to it?
It probably got
Morgana
eaten
probably-
by Morgana.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good thing Jade's looking for Box.
But Jay doesn't know that Zanzibar's awake because he left.
Yay.
And they have a sending stone.
Yay.
Yes, well,
When you get to Box, tell him that Zanzibar's awake and that we need everyone together.
got it. She's gonna frantically find Box.
Find Box.
Box!
Surrounded by dead fish.
Box.
Yeah.
He's awake.
Don't even pick up the fish or anything.
I forgot.
Fish, I had some good hunting today. How are you? How was with Will? You need to tell me to throw that back.
I want to say as soon as Box runs off, one of the fish gets kicked up and it like hits you in the face, Jay. I had to roll for that.
You all get one.
All right, so Box,
Does that
as
count as
you're
half? Because I technically didn't do it.
technically, yes. So you run, and within seconds, you're already outside the door. As Shayfer is leaving, and he's like, "Oh, Jesus! You must have been around the corner or something. Follow me, follow me."
Yeah, sure.
I guess we're all going now.
Yeah.
Where's Jay? Wasn't he with you?
I probably should have brought them with me.
Like a turtle, I am, and since I'm still half speed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, should I go get him? He's kind of slow right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we'll meet you inside then.
Oh, Box, you're back.
Picks up Jay.
Oh my god!
Yeah. he
It's
does that.
you want to see me run to that mountain and back?
It is
Yeah, I
literally
would
that.
do it again.
Yeah, he does that.
That was fucking awesome.
Oh, right. Anyway, come on in. And as you go inside, you see that there is a makeshift hospital bed that was specifically made for a small creature that Zanzibar is laying in. And he's sitting up and he is chewing on the biggest, juiciest acorn. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Hello, Zanzibar.
Hey, buddy, how you feeling?
I feel like I died.
Mm.
Yeah?
And Will pulls out a bag of acorns and chestnuts.
I will also
That-
give him his bag of
We all
acorns. that
give
I
him
replaced-
offerings.
I replaced because
Set
they were
them
all
down next to him.
poisoned.
Oh my god, is it my birthday? What happened?
All,
right.
your
Motherfucker.
all of your acorns got poisoned, so I just went and got you more.
Fresh acorns?
Yeah,
Oh my god, thank you.
And if
Your
you
big
Thank you
one's
so
still
much.
your big one's still in there too.
Can I have it?
He'll pull out the golden one.
Oh, and he hugs it. Thank you.
Like fucking Scratch from Ice Age.
Yes. And you see him shove it under his pillow, but it's not hidden or anything. It's just under his pillow.
I'm glad you're looking better, buddy.
Thanks. I felt awful. It kind of felt like I had an out of body experience, but I do have some good news. My friend Stax that I've been looking for, the paladin, she ain't dead. She's somewhere alive because she definitely wasn't in the afterlife.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
It's good
we
for
had
me.
we had somebody else tell us that as well.
Ah, okay. Well,
We're sorry, Zanzibar.
for what?
I'm sorry. Also.
For what?
They blame themselves.
For what?
Exactly.
Hey, who's that? And they point to Malve.
Hello.
Oh, that's Malve.
Hi.
He's new.
That's Brunhilde's husband.
Oh, Malve. Holy crap, buddy! I saw glitter gold. They were
you saw glitter gold?
crying. Yeah, they were crying. They said, "Oh God, not another squirrel! No, no!" And they said that they would send somebody to help me. I assume you were that person. Thank you.
I haven't done anything, but no problem.
Well, thanks. I mean, well, for nothing. Thank you for nothing.
I'll be here to help in the future, I guess.
Amazing.
Zanzaba.
Yeah?
Zanzaba. You take this time to rest.
Did he just puke?
Sorry. Yes, he did. I still got the
Shayfer?
spunk in me, but I'm just a.
You
It
should
comes out
rest.
randomly.
Rest. Shayfer?
Yeah.
When you have a chance, I need to talk with you in private.
Sure. Is he
Would
gonna be
you-
okay with you guys?
I mean, it might be better for him to stay here for a little bit till he's fully recovered.
No, I mean, is it okay for me to step away?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
I
Okay.
was going to ask if you have any books on Sonoa.
Yes,
She's
I have
gonna-
books on Sonoa.
She's gonna give a look.
Will holds back a chuckle. Just
Follow
May
me. And he walks to his private office.
And she follows.
Oh, I should have grabbed all those fish I caught.
You still
can still
can.
get
They're
'em.
still there. One slapped me.
Sorry.
There's a single scale on his shoulder.
Brush it off.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them though. I just thought that we should have, more food instead of just bread, even if it's
I'll cook
really
them
good
up
bread.
if you want to bring them in.
I'll start
okay.
the fire. A fire
Okay.
somewhere.
All right.
Zanzaba, we're gonna be next door. If you need anything, rest. Okay.
I'm not going to be next door. I don't like sleeping in those inns. They're too tiny.
Well, us, everyone but Box. Okay, yours. Okay.
He's all tuckered out.
Yeah, he's real tired from being dead.
Dead gay.
Yay, we have
Dead
Zanzaba
gay.
back.
Yay!
I can take out these cross marks from the bingo card because they apply now. Zanzibar related things.
Yay! Zanzibar lives. Barely. Barely.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn to Will. We should all take the same advice. We should rest tonight. We should probably have a meeting tomorrow.
I'll see me out like I've been through a lot, so you should be quite exhausted.
No, you have no idea. She calls out from the other room.
Look, once she's done talking with Shayfer, I just have to have a short conversation, and then we'll go from there.
No,
guys-
don't bother you. I want to go check out the inn.
I have returned with fish. I got.
Let's go to the inn and ask them to use the kitchen.
Could do that.
I mean, I know how to cook fish. Just last time I did it in
No.
not the most efficient way.
Fuck.
So, yeah.
Fuck.
Efficient.
Efficient.
Finger on nose.
Yeah.
Malve still has like the cooking feat, right? Or the chef feat?
We have two chefs. Oh shit! Let's
Yeah.
go.
Well,
Yeah,
Box and Malve
Box.
know how to cook.
Box.
Let's go.
Box. Will looks at you and places his hands on your shoulders. Work with Malve. Learn from him.
I already know how to cook, though.
Learn from.
Okay. I mean, Mal, do you want to cook together? I guess.
Yeah, I,
have,
don't see
like,
a problem with that.
I have
We
like
can cook the
7
fish,
fish.
and I have plenty of fresh bread with me too.
Ooh.
And Will pulls out his satchel of
And
herbs.
spices.
And what?
And
You also have spices.
Oh yes.
Herbs and
Yeah.
spices.
Yeah, and Will pulls out his herbs and hands them over. Please.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Always good to
also
have
gonna
extra.
go grab like a handful of acorns from Zanzaba while he's asleep. I'm gonna roast some of those for him. Cool.
Yeah. It's Oba-chan gato.
Enjoy your talk with the doc. I guess I'll see you at the end.
So yeah, we'll all head to the end.
Nuts,
To the
nuts, nuts,
end.
nuts, nuts.
Oh,
As Will will go over them shortly so that he can go ahead and pay for the rooms.
don't worry about it, Will. I'll get this.
Not if I pay for the
You
first.
sure?
You had something to do, didn't you?
Yeah, and he's going to hand over the group funds to Malve.
Oh, we were grouping them all up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we have so he hands over a satchel of, take a look, 15 gold, 23 silver, 15 copper.
That's our communal. That's our communal funds.
I know.
Yeah.
We bought
We're
a bunch of potions before we left. All right,
You're fucking poor.
And how much copper?
Yeah.
15 copper. We bought a fucking
very-
bunch of potions, which we immediately used.
Exactly. We don't have
forgot to add what
Ragnar
I
and
made
Phraan
from-
this time around.
I forgot to add what I made from turning in fucking shiny.
Yeah, you never gave that back. Like you never
Not if I
put in
pay
the
for the
communal
rooms
fund.
first.
We're so organized, guys.
Oh,
Wow.
right.
The best.
I'm sorry, I just love the we're so fucking poor. It's not like y'all did so many fucking quests and still somehow came out of it poorer than what you
Right.
had before.
We're rich and
It's
insane.
fine. I'm rich. I got a lot of cheese in the back of the truck that I can sell.
You just have to find the right
Mm.
merchants.
I mean, I'm still selling some of it because I can still get 3 platinum for it. You know, that's some money.
We'll go over to Morgana talking to Shayfer then. Okay, Morgana. You walk into the back office with Shayfer, and you see he has a kind of messy put together desk. You see a small bookcase to the right and left of his desk. And you see that there's already like a pile of books that are medical books on his desk that he's been regularly reading and refreshing in his mind. He sits at his desk and he just looks at you. So you need books on Sonoa. What do you want to know?
Whatever I can know. I know next to nothing about her.
She is a goddess of love, a goddess of beauty, goddess of roses. She is known for her long red wavy hair. Gold is the color that is commonly used with the Rose Knights. Rose Knights are her highest order. They are almost on par with paladins of Sonoa, but Rose Knights are much more powerful and more used for acts of war if need be. If a large number of them were to get together, you could assume something bad is happening. That is why Volka is the leader of the Rose Knights.
Were there a lot of Rose Knights in New Haven? Or was it just Valka?
Just Volka.
Okay. Hmm.
They tend to wander around spreading Sonoa's word, and like most people who follow her do.
Say again, like most people what?
Most people who follow her do.
So, what do you think she would require to help with the Sahir problem?
Probably not much, considering she's not a fan of him either.
What is their story?
A long time ago, Sonoa was very similar to how Volka is. She was the spawn of what the original goddess was, or the god of love and beauty. Her name was originally named Sune. Sune was captured by a necromancer who only wanted their wife back. She was the reason her wife had passed. He was angry, and he took it out on her people. He destroyed her entire village. He destroyed all of her followers and one of her main churches. He killed several women, children, men, followers, priests, priestesses, rose knights, all for the sake of bringing his wife back.
Hmm.
She sacrificed herself, saving him from a group who wanted to stop him and save her. Part of that group was Sonoa, her daughter. Sonoa was essentially cursed by Zahir so that she would never grow into the godliness of what Sune became. They helped her, they got rid of the curse, and they punished the man who did it. And
Who
he
was that
became
man?
a slave to Sonoa for over a decade.
Who was that man?
Me. I was a follower of Zahir. And I was doing it in the name of Zahir.
That's the problem. You
I did my
say
time.
she enslaved you?
Yes, but for my circumstance, it was different. For your circumstance, you've done her no ill will or no wrong. I'm the reason her mother died.
Hmm.
I'm surprised Will's never told you this, considering his dad was part of the people who stopped me.
There's a lot of things Will hasn't told me, and there's a lot of things I haven't told Will until recently.
Mm.
But so long as she doesn't plan to enslave me for whatever reason.
She won't. She actually might be fond of you.
Why do you say that?
Red hair, gold. You just kind of fit.
She kind of just shrugs.
If you want to talk to her, I can have her stop by, explaining the situation, of course. She will have 2 of her Rose Knights beside her, for her own protection, of course, considering the name of Zahir being used.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll have to warn Will.
Why?
Because once she sees him, she's going to tell his father.
I don't understand the situation between him and his father. He says he loves him, but he's also not talking to him, but also...
That's a whole story for him to explain. That's not my place to state. However, I do love his father very, very much.
It's like he's avoiding him, but doesn't... Again, I know it's Will's business to tell, but it just seems a lot of back and forth.
Just ask him.
I will take you up on the offer of contacting Sonoa.
Perfect. I will send word for her, and she'll probably be here by morning. Until then, rest. You can ask her all the questions you want.
Thank you.
Of course.
And I guess she's going to walk out and head over to, I guess, whatever inn the party's at.
Yeah. It's at the general goods store because it's kind of the same thing. It's a tiny, tiny
Okay.
one. So, once you leave,
Hi, Gilly.
yes, Gilly. Once you leave,
I need to water Gilly. Can I water Gilly?
Yes, you should. You probably should. They're squeaking at you like
before she leaves.
hospital.
Before she leaves, she turns to fucking Shayfer. It's like, oh, do you know a place where I could water my gillyweed rats?
There's a well behind the inn.
Perfect. I'm gonna go.
Gillyweed rat?
It's a long story. There's these cheese rats that were sentient, but now they can apparently turn into things that they eat. And I fed this one gillyweed because I wanted a gillyweed stash, and here we are. His name's Gilly.
Okay.
I'm gonna go water Gilly now.
Will is like right outside the door as like he's just waiting for you to leave.
Yes.
Go water your mouse.
You're the one that was staring at me. I was gonna, and she's gonna go. Yeah, she's gonna go water. She's gonna go water Gilly now, and then go to the.
I now have it in my head the animation of I shall ascend past my mortal coil. You're not ascending to godhood.
You're just
dehydrated. And it's fucking Gilly transforming, and then once he's done, he's just like, Will walk right past and shut the door. More whiskey.
All right. No, thank you.
And he's going to grab his cup because he left his cup behind. He's going to fill it and pull up a chair.
What do you need?
Access to your private library.
Why?
Raven Queen and Necromancy.
How did you get involved with the Raven Queen?
Save Zanzaba's life.
You bought him time. At what cost?
You're looking at the newest recruit. And he flicks his like peasant shirt collar and he's just like with the most like unpleasant smile.
I see.
Something about dreamers got me in there when Box was talking with her. It felt off, so I was told that I can step up, step in, but I have to do whatever she says. And then I was told I don't have a choice in what she says, so here I am. I'm not really pissed about it at all. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, hey, I just made sure my friend was good. Also, for lack of a better description, I was looking at ways to keep my friends alive. And I found that I'm not quite good at medicine or regular healing stuff. But I am good with the one thing I took from learning from you. I know that you got notes on Necromancy and the Raven Queen. I want to make sure that I don't have to try to kill a god for fucking over my friends. 2, I want to make sure that I have the power to protect them. That summarizes it.
Fine. But your dad's not going to like that you're learning necromancy.
Not his problem. Plus, I'd rather learn it from someone who knows its falls and its problems and has, for lack of a better explanation, overcome them.
I wouldn't say I've overcome them.
You
I
didn't
modified it.
do. Yeah, but you didn't end up being the monster you thought you were.
I'm going to help you, Will. Against my better judgment. What do you want to know?
Everything and anything.
Fine. How long do you want to spend on learning with Shayfer?
However much time I have here.
Well, y'all will be staying the night, so you can always stay the whole night and risk taking at least one level of exhaustion. Or you can split it up into a couple of hours between, and you won't learn as much, but you'll still learn a good chunk, and you won't take level of exhaustion.
Will is the type of person he would want to just spend the whole night. He does down one of the 2 energy drinks that he had
Mm-hmm.
to help kind of negate the exhaustion. Like he's not go into this with the intent of like getting fucked over. He's just kind of like, back the energy drink. Let's fucking go all nighter, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make, let's say, 4 rolls.
Okay.
All right, they're all going to be wisdom rolls. Tell me what those rolls are.
Okay. I'll pull up Will. Wisdom. Of course, my phone locked up on me. Give me a second. There we go. So just straight wisdom.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be a 18 minus 1, so that's a 17.
17.
That is going to be a 14 minus 1, so 13.
13.
That is going to be a 19 because I rolled a nat 20 minus 1.
Okay.
And the last one is an 8 minus 1, so 7.
7. Okay. So you managed to pull most of the information into your head. It's not the cleanest information that you've written down and scribbled into your book, but you were able to pull quite a bit. With how this is going to go and how this is going to change your character sheet, essentially. How many levels or what kind of how many levels do you have in what for your character? Do you multi-class or what class are you currently?
I'm a straight level 6 paladin.
Straight level 6 paladin?
Yep.
So you'll have to revamp your character to make them the necromancer that you're going to become. And we can work on that after session if you want to.
Okay. Yeah. That would be preferable.
All right. So then, yes, you will become a necromancer, but you're going to have some negatives only because you rolled that 7. So there's going to be some repercussions until you level up. Okay?
Okay.
Only because you rolled that 7. If you had rolled a 10 or higher, you would have been fine.
That's 3 out of 4, so I'll take it.
Yep. You could have taken more, trust me. You're only going to get like maybe a -2 to certain rolls, essentially.
Okay.
All right, so then we'll skip back in time to everyone gathering at the quote-unquote inn, which is essentially I don't know if anyone here has ever played like Final Fantasy 1. When you walk into the inn in the game, and to the left it's just a room that has 4 beds.
Oh my
See that?
god.
That's essentially what's there. So you walk in, there's 4 beds to the left, and they just kind of take the money that you owe, which is going to be about 10 gold.
I'll
Stay
pay
there.
it.
There.
I'll pay it.
Jay
Jay
pays the
pays.
10 gold.
Yeah.
And now you all can stay there for one night.
There's only 4 beds.
Is it less gold
Yeah.
since I'm not staying in here?
You're also paying. Well, they're also paying for Will, and Malve
Right.
and
We
Morgana.
don't know.
So Box
We're
is
not going to
staying there.
be
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
staying the night, I think.
Expensive fucking boarding.
We
So,
were going
yeah.
to cook the food, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can
Hibachi
cook the food. You just
time.
have to ask for it.
Would I know the name of the keeper?
Yes, you would know the name of the keeper, and their name is
Ooh.
Kindle.
Kindle, hi. How's your
Oh.
day going?
It's going all right. Malve, how are you?
I mean, I just joined a new party, and so we're coming through and
Oh, you're
staying the night.
venturing again.
Yes, it's been quite a
Oh.
few years.
It has. Last I heard, Brunhilde was saying that you'd never venture again, but I'm happy to hear that you're out and about again.
The fuck happened the first time?
Oh, nothing. I just settled down. Wife and kids, you know.
Got married and all that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
As you do.
it was my god who kind of spurred me on. Said that I needed to help out.
Right.
So yes, we're gonna be staying the night here, and
We also
if we
need
could use
your
the
kitchen.
so we can cook some fish.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone's using it right now. And do you see them peek behind them? Yeah, no, it's free. You can go in there.
A tumbleweed
thanks.
rolls through.
Feel free to use whatever you want in there. Just make sure you do the dishes afterwards.
Oh, without a doubt.
Perfect. Well, have fun, I guess. And he just sits at his little front desk and like looks down and continues to read a book.
To the kitchen.
Cozy kitchen.
Yeah.
Really quick. At the side of a bed, Jay is going to walk slowly to it. Look left, look right. No one around him, but no one's gonna bug him. He is finally going to lay down on a fucking bed.
Jay.
Why?
I was
Yes,
just going to
Morgana.
tell you good night.
Good muffled. Good night.
I'll
Jay,
be
did you
over
want
here
me to pack
reading.
your food up for the morning?
I'll just be over here reading. And she goes to the bed next to him and just reads the books.
And then questions come to mind. Fuck, to ask her a question. So he begrudgingly gets.
Just rolls over.
What's the sudden interest in Sonoa?
In order to get out of... Actually, wait. Would Zahir, be able to hear her right now, or no?
You are in a safe space.
Okay.
Shayfer told you so much earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, in order for me to get out of my current pact with Zahir, Shayfer is going to help me get an audience with Sonoa, and Sonoa is probably my only way of getting out of that pact.
Actually, a great idea. A little ironic, but it's something, right?
Why does everybody keep saying that?
The goddess, the god of love, and you are someone who does not know emotion. It's a little ironic.
Well, shut up. She's gonna
See you in the morning. And he's just gonna plop back.
go back to sleep, Jay.
Kitty.
That sure is
Jay?
a cat.
It's
Jay is
Jay
Ash
when he
right
first
now.
laid down.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Ash right
It's
now. Ash is
Ash.
actually on top of the dog cage. On top of the laundry I just freshly folded, and it is all unfolded. So
Like
She
human,
wanted
you
a
made my
bed
bed wrong. Human, you made my bed wrong.
But
All right.
Yeah, so she's gonna go back, shut up and go back to sleep, and she's gonna just go back to reading.
Oh. So, Shayfer.
So, before we get to that, I want to see how Box and Malve are going to cook.
The master
Alright.
chefs.
Yeah. How's we doing this? Are we both rolling, or is one of us rolling with advantage?
That's up to you guys. Are y'all cooking individual meals or are y'all cooking together?
I figured we'd be working together.
All right. So then,
That would be
who
Mal's
wants to
intention
take
anyways.
the buffs?
Okay, who has the most bonuses? Who has the higher
That's fair.
bonus?
I mean, I have been working at an inn for
Yep.
a while.
And I cook meats in the woods. But
Yup.
I'm really good at it.
But yeah, what are we going to be rolling?
So you're just going to be. Let me see.
Because I know if you
What-
have the cook thingy. Wait, do you have
Yeah,
the
the
actual
cooking.
cook feat? Do you have the actual cook feat? Or are you just proficient with cook tools?
Proficient.
Okay, we both have the same thing then. All right, cool.
Mhm.
But what's the roll?
So essentially, I need to find out what y'all's stats are because it really depends on what you're trying to cook. So if you're trying to cook something that's, meat heavy, you have to roll above a specific number.
Well,
if you're
we don't
rolling
have
something that's
any
veggie heavy,
veggies. We don't have any veggies.
so meat
We have
heavy.
yeah,
I
we
was
have
going with
fish.
like fish sandwiches.
Okay. So then if you're going for fish sandwiches, you're going to need to roll. Let me see. A DC 12.
Which stat is it?
So that'll be your technically Constitution.
What's your con?
It's well, I mean, I have a +3 modifier.
You are literally
16.
1 point higher than me. You have a +1 to my plus. You have a +3 to my +2. I will defer to the person with slightly more experience because they've actually used the kitchen before, or have more experience in the kitchen.
All right.
So you get the
You roll.
The boop-a-da-boop-a-da-ba.
yeah.
The shaboopy.
Yup.
So is it
it's-
just a straight roll with the Constitution added?
It's Constitution plus if you have proficiency. No, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. You had your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with cook's tools.
Oh right, yeah. Oh well, that's 19.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
So 25 total.
Damn. God damn.
All right. So yeah, you make some hella good fish sandwiches.
I'm intending on making enough for everyone, including the innkeeper, Shayfer, and William.
Okay. Perfect. You do that.
We in there throwing down. The likes of
One
which they've
second.
never seen. These sandwiches about to bust.
That's some of the best fish sandwiches you could ever taste.
Mhm.
The absolute best.
Yeah.
All right, so you make the most delicious, fragrant, fish sandwiches that you've ever smelled before. Specifically you, Box, you're like, that do smell good.
Dang, it's No, I'm not gonna say that.
Do it. Let your intrusive thoughts win. Do it.
Roll for intrusive thoughts.
I mean,
Well, I'm saying it. That's a nat one. Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
say it. Say it.
Say it.
Oh, he said hold on, so
We
We almost
That
have
was
two
my-
bingos. We almost have
That
two
was-
bingos.
It's like, dang, this food tastes a lot better when you don't use people meat. I mean, what? Who said that?
Well, I will be sure to inspect the meat we use from now on, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything.
I'll make you 2 fish sandwiches if you never do that again.
Do what?
Good enough.
Exactly.
So after we're done, I'm going to go deliver the sandwiches to everyone before we sit down and eat.
Perfect. And I know.
Wait,
Okay,
can
so
I
Morgana
also-
is back.
I also need the roll because I wanted to roast Zanzaba some acorns because I brought some with me.
Yes, that'll be DC 12 also.
18.
Some
Oh, perfect.
luxury acorn roasting.
Yuck, I'll wrap
Using
them up
some
for
of the
later.
extra spices that we had.
Exactly. Big brain. I'll wrap them up so you can have them in the morning. For
All right.
the brekkies.
And I am gonna put in notes for cooking. 1 second.
As long as it doesn't
There
end
we
up being a
go.
charisma cooking check, I think we'll be
Wee.
fine.
There you go. So there's 3 bullet points for cooking in the
Oh.
notes section here. So if you're doing basic meals, you're gonna need to roll a DC 12. If you're doing exotic meals, that's gonna be a DC 13, and arcane meals, which will be a DC 15 on the cooking check. And then of course it also tells you, what kind of foods that falls under, and then what kind of feature or whatever constitution additive that you would get. So if people eat this meal that y'all made, it'll be a 1d6 plus con modifier for temporary hit points.
We get
So-
food buff. Food
Food buff.
Buff. For the win, you got 2 chefs on the team. One is probably more trustworthy than the other one, but they can both cook.
So perfect. All right, so then let's go ahead and get through the night. Did you want to deliver the food first, or do you want to just say that the food was delivered to everybody?
No, we can say that the food was delivered, unless someone
Okay.
wanted to react to that specifically.
Yeah, because the bed's like right outside. The only other person who's not here is Will, but I'm
Will.
assuming their conversation would be over by the time we're done cooking 7 fish.
Possibly.
Just to help. It'll help him get through the night.
Yeah.
So yes, so then we'll go ahead and skip through the night, and then we'll start up in the morning.
Yeah.
So it is now
slept in
morning.
I slept in the clinic with Zanzaba because I don't like the cramped spaces in there.
That is perfectly fine. I need everyone to roll to see who wakes up first. It'll be a
Just
flat
roll.
roll.
19.
5.
Okay.
Great. Nat 20.
I rolled.
Of course.
I rolled above a 10? What the fuck? 15.
All right. Well, we got a nat 20, so Jay, you wake up first.
What time would you say
shoot.
that it is? In
It's
that morning?
around 6 in the morning.
Everyone else is asleep.
Yes.
All right. Well, instead of waking them up, I'm gonna let them sleep. Since we're next to the coast, he's actually gonna do morning exercises.
Your sandwich was sitting by you right next to the bed.
He's gonna take the sandwich with him.
Good crunchies. There's a bone in there from
flavor.
Box. Calcium.
They'll do morning stuff for like an hour and then come back to the inn. So he'll
Okay,
be
by
back
the
at
time you
like
come-
10 minutes.
Yeah, by the time you come back to the inn, like that hour passes, you will see Morgana waking up.
I want to say she just kind of fell asleep with her books like all around her, and she's just kind of laying back against the headrest.
Okay.
Hello.
Good night. Awake.
Huh?
You're the next one awake. I guess they had a long night too.
I suppose. What did you end up doing?
I went for a run. We should probably have a meeting in the clinic when we all wake up. Gotta plan for what's next.
Yeah, I think our next stop should be Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
And if we really don't have to, we can just go down the main roads to Falkirk, then to Lock, Stock, and Barrel. We can avoid the forest entirely.
True. That all depends on everything else in the forest.
Well, let's hope we have safe travels.
Well, we have runes and my potion and 2 people that can take a bunch of hits.
And I guess we wait for them to wake up.
Mm-hmm. And Morgana does her morning routine stuff and comes back.
So, as you're doing your morning routine, you see a woman in a white robe walk over to essentially the bedroom that y'all are all in. And she pokes her head in, and she's looking around, and she spots you, and she smiles. Hello. We need to talk.
Who are you?
And you'll see 2 knights walk in beside her
Oh.
in the same garb that Volka wears.
Sonoa.
Yes, that is me. And this is what she looks like.
Ew.
I mean, wow. That's very pretty.
Be careful what you say.
That was
if
Dreamer.
Volka finds out.
That was Dreamer Jojo.
No, it's fine. Just be like, yo, Volka, your mom's hot. Holy shit.
Volka, respectfully.
Oh my god.
Yo, Volka,
please.
disrespectfully. Your mom single?
Oh my god. Okay. I'm already done with this now. I suppose I could go and talk with you.
Whenever you're ready. Hi,
Let me.
Jay. And she wiggles her fingers at you.
Jay wiggles his fingers.
Is William is William back yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, William's not leaving unless like he absolutely has to because he's trying to learn as much as he can.
Okay. Give me one moment with my party and then I will come join you wherever you would like to talk.
Of course. And she looks to everyone in the room and waves at Malve and then just leaves.
And then Morgana
Following
will
behind
take
her,
out.
one of the Rose Knights you do see is Volka, but he's wearing a helmet. And he hasn't said anything, which is unusual for him.
He's a
And then the other
mode.
person
She looks.
yes. The other person you see is a tall lizard folk man and he is huge. He's not wearing armor, but he has like the lower part of armor. But he's essentially like bare chested.
Uh-huh.
He is the armor.
And he has a feathery mustache that kind of curls.
Mm.
And he just looks at you and looks at Jay and looks at Malve and then just walks away.
As they all walk out, Morgana's going to take out her sending stone and dial William. Will.
What's up?
I probably should have told you this last night, but I got a little distracted. I'm going to go talk to Sonoa. I was told to warn you in case she sees you.
Flick. I'm gonna fucking murder her.
I think you took that rather well.
I mean, she hasn't seen you yet,
James.
right? Will?
He hung up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he clicked.
Yeah, he clicked. He immediately
Asshole hung up on me.
Well, that went rather well.
James, while they're like over books and he's like reading.
Mm.
Why is the goddess of love in town?
Because your friend requested it.
You know, you could have just, I don't know, had Volka show up or like anybody.
Volka's working currently.
Yeah, it's kind of his thing though to like spread his mom's word. Like,
And you'll hear a knock on the door.
son of a bitch. And he's going to start scrounging all his notes together. Like, starts putting them all together in a neat pile. And he's like, Shayfer, how pissed would she be if she sees you with necromantic material right now?
Oh, furious.
And he continues to start moving the books really quickly. And I would assume Shayfer is also running around really quickly.
Yes.
Just
Like
the two of them
it's the tired look on his face, and then the oh fuck.
And it's like Will just opens his entire bag. He's like, shove it, shove it,
shoves
just shove
everything,
it, just shove
shoves
it.
everything, shoves everything.
Shove
We're
it,
shiny.
shove everything. The whole thing.
James.
Shit. And he goes towards the back window. See you later, Uncle.
And she opens the door just in time to see Will look back at the door.
Oh my god, it's like that fucking Scott Pilgrim fucking
Yeah.
scene.
Fucking just barrel rolls out the fucking window.
Will? And she looks at James, and he just crosses his legs, leans in the chair, and smiles really awkwardly. Hoo. What a wonderful visit. And she slowly closes the door. James, was that William? Mm. My look at the time. I have a patient to get to. If you'll excuse me. Oh, no. That's not necessary. Volka's looking over them right now. Sit down, James.
You know the thing that makes this situation so much funnier is just Box knocked the fuck out in the fucking room.
Yes. Volka is standing beside you. James, why was William here?
They will hear a knock.
William.
There's
I don't
they'll hear a knock at the front door.
come in.
And the door will open, and Will is there, being like, "Hey, so I know that you told me not to go ahead and go through the book, but I wanted to say that it was oh fuck, hi Sonoa. Hi Auntie.
Hello, Will. How have you been?
Been all right.
Your father's been looking for you.
You can eat shit.
I don't think he'd want to do that.
Yeah.
But I have missed you, and she gives you the biggest hug.
Yeah. Oh, and
Will
Will goes,
you were always
I'm sorry.
so huggable and so small and so young and so cute. Volka told, and she's still squeezing like tight. I've heard so much. You got married, and Volka was telling me that you didn't invite him to the wedding, which is incredibly disrespectful.
It wasn't even really a wedding.
Perfect. We'll hold a wedding for you. I can't wait. And she hugged tighter and tighter.
Auntie,
and lifts you
wedding.
and pile drives you.
Damn.
Let's go.
Auntie, no wedding.
Okay.
Shayfer,
Will.
I'm sorry that I stole your notebook. And he
Why would you do
pull,
that?
and he pulls out the diary that was on the table, and he just goes, I was just curious because you know how I like to learn about runes and stuff, and I thought this might have rune stuff. And he gently hands it over to Shayfer.
He snatches it out of your hand and kicks you in the face.
Oh,
Never touch this again.
understood. My apologies. And Will like laying there, and it just like playing into it all, just being like, "Let's make sure he doesn't get fucking spited." Very, very much Will just kind of playing into the idea that Shayfer caught him going out the window as she caught Shayfer catching him going out the window. It's just Will trying to play it off so that they don't get in trouble.
Roll deception. You're trying to deceive Sonoa.
Yep.
You best
Don't
hope
have
it's high.
It's one of my better stats.
Is it now?
It is. It is, but he doesn't willfully deceive a lot of people.
Willfully.
Willfully.
That's gonna be a 1d2.
22?
Mm-hmm. I have +3 and I rolled a 8. Oh, was that 18? So that'd actually be a 21. My bad.
She smiles. And it's almost like a I know you're fucking lying to me, you piece of shit kind of smile. Sure. I will accept that. And I will send word to your father where you are.
No, the fuck you won't. Love
Excuse
you,
me?
Auntie, but I love you, Auntie, but I'm a grown-ass adult and I don't need my dad trying to track me down right now.
He is not trying to track you down. He was worried about you. He just wants to know you're okay.
Then tell him I'm okay.
That was
Didn't
the
you-
plan.
Wait, didn't
You
you
just said you were going to tell him where I was. That wasn't.
Yes.
No.
If I go back to your father and say, "Oh, he's fine," he's not going to accept that. You know your father. I
He
know
can
your
eat
father.
shit. He doesn't need to know where I am at. He just needs to know I'm alive.
And
he
married?
needs to, that's it. That's fine. He doesn't need to be in that information.
Why?
Hell, because you weren't supposed to know. No one was supposed to know. It's me wanting to live my life without my father and his shadow over me. And every time something goes wrong, him trying to come in and save somebody.
He wasn't trying to save you.
It's my life. I am asking you to go ahead and respect that.
I respect that, but I cannot ignore the fact that your father is worried about you.
Then tell him I'm fine.
Fine. Fine. I also won't tell him that you were looking into necromancy, of all things. I'm not stupid, William.
My choice.
I have a temple that needs to be rebuilt because of that situation.
Yep.
We will discuss this at a different time. Now is not the time. I'm here on business. Don't forget to say hello to Featherstash. He is here and he wants to say hello. He misses you. And she walks out.
And I guess that's when Morgana goes, I guess, outside
Yes.
of the inn or wherever she is.
And that lizard folk man is sitting outside, like arms crossed, just waiting. And he just looks you up and down.
Oh, for me or for William?
For you.
Oh, sorry. Is this where Sonoa is right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to talk. If she is.
And he just points inside.
Oh, okay. And she goes through.
And you see Box, and you see Volca, and you see you see Zanzaba. You see
Am I interrupting something?
Oh, no, not at all. Please, this way. Let's have our own conversation. And she opens up a room to the left side of the building that wasn't there before.
Huh. Well, this is familiar, but
We all have our pocket dimensions. It's fine. Don't worry.
Oh no, I know. There's someone that does that quite frequently. Hi, Volca, and she walks past him and goes with her.
Volca stays stoic, but he with his hand, you slightly see him wave hi, how are you? How are you doing?
Good. Mostly.
And he goes back to being work Volca. So, James explained to me the situation and what was going on, and that you wish to break contract with Zahir. Is that correct?
Yes.
I will be more than happy to assist you with that. But in order for me to do so, you would have to become a follower. You don't have to worship me. I am not requesting any prayers, and I am not requesting you to give me anything. You would just have to proclaim that you are now a follower of Sonoa.
What do followers of Sonoa do again exactly?
Spread love and beauty wherever they go.
How exactly do they do that?
By showing kindness when it's needed.
That might be
I know a
little
lot
difficult
about you,
for me.
Morgana. Yes, I have been made aware of your situation. So I'm willing to help you with that.
It's just... Call me paranoid, but I'm a little iffy about going from one god to another after the other god. It was kind of... I mean, he gave me what I wanted, but it started to get... how do I put this? Complicated?
Complicated?
I guess with... just how he is.
What are you afraid of? Pain? Death?
Being trapped.
Then let's go off of that. I assure you that under my protection, you will never be caged, you will never be trapped, and you will never be enslaved.
And you see her kind of sitting there and thinking really hard. I also want to understand emotions better. Despite the fact that I lack most of them. I was given...
What kind of emotions are you trying to learn?
Any of them. I was given sentience, but sentience doesn't exactly give you everything that I essentially still go off of instinct. But I'm learning other emotions, but it's still difficult when you've never really known much emotions.
I see. Well, I can't just give you the ability to feel, but I can help you gradually learn.
How?
That pendant you wear in your hair.
Oh, and she like looks at it. My party member gave me that about a month ago.
I am fully aware of Jay and his love for you.
I still don't get it, but yeah.
That symbol in your hair will be a conduit for me. When you want to understand something, specifically something emotional, simply touch it and say the emotion you want to learn. You'll have a better understanding of it. But there is a catch. You'll only be allowed to use that once a week.
Once a week?
Mm-hmm. That way you can gradually learn about the emotion that you just asked about. I can't have you asking about every emotion in the book, because then
You
you'll
are
be
busy.
overwhelmed.
Well, I've already been overwhelmed once. That was...
I also wanted to bring one other thing up to you.
What?
And she reaches out and she touches your cheeks.
She's visibly very uncomfortable being touched.
You are beautiful. Whichever face you choose. Whomever you decide to be, that will always be Morgana.
I've only ever been able to replicate one face, and it's...
And choose a face. One that best represents who you are.
I try, and it doesn't work.
And she slowly lets go.
And the face I'm only ever able to replicate is the one I remember most for some reason, and it's Alistair.
Have you ever asked him about it?
Briefly, I mean, I know that when I first surfaced, I kind of followed him around a bit because I was curious and just happened to keep running into him, and it was kind of that sort of situation, and it was before I really learned how to polymorph, but...
You take after two people.
Huh?
Your face. It's not just Alistair's.
Who's the other?
His wife. He doesn't like that.
I've only seen portraits of her. I didn't...
Subconsciously, you may have taken something from her. Give it time. You will learn who you are and who you want to be. And when you figure that out, you'll be happier.
She's visibly just feeling or looking like she's struggling again to find words.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find something that feels like me. Because every time I look in the mirror, it feels wrong.
Maybe take bits and pieces of things that you like. Maybe flaws that you like. Create a new face.
It's hard when you don't really know what it is that you like because you've taken on so many other identities and you don't really know what is yours.
And you won't know until you try different things. My recommendation: find an artist.
An
If you find an
artist?
artist, describe to them different faces and different parts that you like. Have them create that face for you. That way you have something new, something you, something Morgana.
Hmm. So I just need to proclaim that I'm a follower?
Correct. Now, Zahir may not be happy to hear that, and he may send people after you. Just
I
because I
figured
have meddled with
something would
him
happen.
too many times before.
Would I be able to keep my abilities?
Absolutely. I wouldn't imagine taking anything from you.
And what about this? And she pulls out her rapier.
We'll have to change that, won't we?
Probably.
What exactly does it do for him?
I proclaim that the sacrifice is in the name of Zahir and it feeds him.
Ugh. And you see her roll her eyes. Well, you don't need to do that anymore. Now I will grant you
Really?
something.
And she looks genuinely confused because this is like all she knows.
Now you'll be doing something different. But it won't be a sword.
She looks to her rapier, is like, what is it?
And you see her gently touch the sword, and it slowly turns into a, you know, the practice rapiers, the ones that have like the like they're flexible
Oh, yeah.
and they have like the
Like
Fencing
rounded
ones?
point. Fencing
Mhm.
ones, yes. You now
Fencing
have a
foil.
fencing sword,
Wait, like a
and
practice
it is
one, or?
golden. You you have a fencing sword. I am granting you the gift of Sonoa's hammer. Use it wisely and have fun.
What does that do? What? I don't.
It's really fun, and you're gonna really love using it on specifically William.
You have my attention.
And she smiles, and she has the same like shit-eating grin that you do because she's excited. So let me show you my hammer. And she pulls out a small hammer that grows in her hand, and it turns gigantic. It is huge, way bigger than her. And you see a rune, only one little rune on her hammer. when I brush my finger across this rune, if I hit an ally with it, the damage I would have dealt to an enemy heals your allies instead.
Are you saying I heal people now?
Yep, and all you have to do is smack them across the face or body.
She's trying to figure out how she feels about this.
So in game terms, this is a magical weapon that I created in my very first campaign. But instead of a hammer, it is a sword. So essentially, whenever you land a hit on an enemy, you do damage to them, like you hit them. But when you land a hit on a ally, so for example, let's say you hit Jay, Box, William, or Malve, you heal them instead. And it's the same exact amount that you would have damaged them. So let's say it was like a D6 of damage, you're healing them a D6 instead. So you'll have to roll the hit, but essentially you're rolling to heal. Like roll the hit, heal. Yeah. It's so fucking fun. It's my favorite magical item I've ever made.
As a player, I love that.
Super great.
But Morgana has only ever known, I need to kill this guy.
Yeah, so
now I have to heal them?
Not do that.
So I have to be good?
Yes. Yeah. So
she
Morgana,
genuinely
have been gifted. You have been gifted the ability of the Hammer of Sonoa, which is just a healing bash.
Okay.
But with a sword. So healing slash.
She looks genuinely kind of like confused, but also like contemplating. I mean, that's great. It's
really fun. Do you want to try my hammer out?
Sure.
Volka! Volka comes running in. Yes, mother. I mean, Lady Sonoa. How can I help you today? I need you to be a test dummy. Oh, the hammer. And his shoulders just slunk. All right. And he stands next to Morgana and just arms out like T-posing, ready to be smacked.
You've done this a few times, haven't you, Volka?
Yeah. And she hands you her hammer, which is heavier than it looks.
She'll take it and then just
Now swing at him without touching the rune first.
Let's see. Do I need to roll for that or?
No.
Or are we just gonna
willingly get a hit? Yeah.
So yeah, she will try and swing the hammer.
You swing the hammer, and on impact, you see Volka. You see a gigantic fiery explosion, and Volka go vroom, against the fucking wall.
Oh.
Ow. And he just kind of pancakes onto the floor. And she's like, okay, so now touch the rune.
She touches the rune.
And he gets up. He waddles back over. T-poses again. Go right ahead.
Sorry, Volka. She does it again.
And she hits Volka again. And you see, instead of a fiery explosion, you see a bright light explosion. And it's like a but you still see Volka go flying backwards and hit a wall. But this time, his wounds, like the blood on his lip, is just gone. But he's like thumbs up, pancaked on the floor.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, they have to learn how to land on their feet sometimes, but it's okay. Yours will be less impactful.
This is the thing. I don't know how I feel.
Do you want to
about
try it
that.
on Volka? And she takes her hammer back.
Sure.
He does it again. T-pose. All right, so your rune is going to be right here on the hilt, and she shows you exactly where the rune is at.
Oh, if you don't mind, is it all right if I make some adjustments to this? She,
Absolutely.
cool. I will do that later. But okay, and then she touches the rune.
All right.
And,
So you're going to try to heal him, or you're going to try to hurt him?
Oh, well, because she said the rune was there. I don't know. I guess she'll.
The rune is for activating the heal. In the future, as a player, just say, I'm going to heal with my sword, and that'll work instead.
Okay. So yeah, I guess she'll just go swing at Velka with the rapier again.
So you swing at Volka, and you see what looks like 2 slashes appear on his chest, and he just flies about 10 or 15 feet backwards. So it has a push ability when you attack.
Oh. Okay, and then she touches the rune and goes and swings at Velka again.
And just because it was requested from chat, a heart shape just pokes him and he heals.
Oh, God.
You can always change that.
Yeah. But I think I will get used to this.
It's super fun. You should ask William about how I used it on his father and almost killed him.
Maybe
That's
I
great.
will. But,
Or just don't tell him at all and then use it.
well, I did tell him you were coming.
Oh, no. I mean, don't tell him the gift I gave you and use it.
Oh. That'll be fine.
It'll be really funny.
Oh! What? She starts looking at her cloak. Can you tell me what this does? I have been trying to figure it out so long, and I have not been able to.
Oh, and she
It was
touches
given to me by Sonoa, not Sonoa, Sehani?
Sehani. Well, this stops you from getting hit from behind. It essentially stops any sneak attacks. Has no one told you this? Jay knew.
Jay knew?
Did she? Did the goddess of
That
love just
fucking asshole!
throw me under the bus?
Yes. Yeah, he's known. Volkov
You know what? I
watched from
found the first
tower
person
as
I'm going to
you
use
got
this on.
attacked by it. Oh, good. Have fun. Anything else?
Yes, I will be your follower.
I am happy to have you. I'd hug you, but whenever I touched your face, you hated that, so I'm not going to do that.
I really, really don't like being touched.
You know what? That is
Maybe
fair.
it's a trauma thing, but I don't know how to process that yet, so...
It most definitely is, actually, from what I'm aware of. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, and you have a wonderful time.
Thank you. And you said I can just contact you by touching this?
Yes, of course. Or if you see Volka, just ask him. Oh, Volka! And she looks over to Volka and he's like,
Thank you, Valka.
You're welcome. I'm going back outside to see father. And he steps out.
Who's his father?
No, the lizard man you saw outside. His name is Featherstash.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, that explains the dragon features. Okay.
Yes, he comes from a line of dragons, but lizard folk, dragons, sometimes they mix. He has a wonderful brother and is also Valka's uncle, named Featherbeard. He is insane. Avoid at all costs.
Featherbeard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, noted.
Think wild magic, but bigger.
Oh.
It's awful.
Well, thank you for your help. I'm going to go hit Jay now.
Have fun!
And she goes...
And my love! And she waves. And we're going to end the session there. So we can start it up with Morgana beating the shit out of Jay.
You could blame no one but yourself.
The sins are your own, son. The sins are your own.
That was a really good session.
We were
I'm
so
glad.
fucking close. Look at it.
Oh,
Damn it.
No note to self. No note to self. Oh,
I
and
didn't-
no, Jay attempts to flirt with Morgana. You could have changed that.
Someone
You could have
died.
changed it.
Someone was
Also,
dead.
there was no "we're the good guys" line, which is surprising.
Shiny did eat something. He ate the platinum. Or
He
the
did.
gold or whatever.
He
But-
did eat something.
last week.
But
the last
no
week.
bang.
Was there
no
cheese, man?
bango.
There was a lot of
Cheese
cheese,
man would have.
No.
Yeah, there was cheese man.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
there was?
Cheese Man.
There was that last bit was cheese man.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And there was also the cheese man with Shayfer,
And also there
Will.
was in fact Faye bullshit because of the owl.
True.
I didn't think that counted because it was like very short.
There's still no bingo.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
still no bingo though.
No bingo. Maybe next
No
session.
bango.
Maybe. So,
We'll
we-
see.
you said the one shot is going to be on May 8th, right?
Yes.
March.
So
Okay.
March?
me.
Or
March-
sorry,
March.
March, not May.
So we're gonna have the one shot March 8th. The people who have been selected have already been made aware, and it is already posted under announcements in the Discord channel. So you should go check out the Discord if you want to see your names there. They should automatically be posted. As we get closer to that date, of course, I will be requesting characters from the players who are involved, and then we will be holding that as a live. Now, just as a heads up and a reminder, it's going to be mostly role play. Any roles that we do are going to be flat rolls, so you don't have to worry about making an entire character sheet. Just flat rolls, because it's going to be a lot of people. So
Yeah. Just to
I'm going to be
simplify it
DMing
some.
for like a whole group. I may actually ask Morphe to co-DM with me on that. So we'll have essentially 2 DMs in one session, which can work. We just have to figure out how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that being said, thank
If
you
need be, I
guys.
can just
Wait, what, Aaron?
I said my piece.
Oh, I was gonna say, if need be, I can just be there to help reinforce rules while you do story, which makes it so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
so it makes it so that you can focus on more of the RP, and then I can be like, and people will be like, okay, what do I need to roll? And I just throw something out for what it is.
Correct.
Correct.
That'll be good.
Because that'll split it up to where you're handling the story that you've written, and I'm handling just the quick go bouts.
Yeah. Also, I do want to say thank you, Derek, for joining our new
Welcome to the party.
Derek.
Thanks. It was fun so far.
Yeah. We already cooked together. Oh my god.
I'm good for your sandwiches.
I gotta
And you got to punch Jay. Oh my god.
I
I'm
loved
sure he
that
wasn't expecting
reveal.
that at
was
all.
such a good reveal.
No.
Yeah, no, for real.
Dude, okay, so whenever we were talking about it, just a little like side chat real quick. Whenever we were talking about it, was it Derek was just like, I don't plan on doing like any like flirting in the session. Like I don't want to do anything. I just want him to be like pre-married. And I was just like, okay, who do you have in mind? And originally I was like, oh, how about Underhill? And he's like, well, how about Brunhilde? And I'm like, oh, you're right. Brunhilde's husband's a gnome and nobody's ever known his name. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And that made me laugh because like we started talking about how that interaction with Jay was gonna go. And it was the you broke my daughter's heart. And I was like, Derek, if you do not use that line, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh my god.
I want to say that when I was told like a minimal of like Mal was going to be there, and then Beck was like, and I'm going to tell you something, but you can't say anything. I'm like, what? Like, Malve's Brunhilde's husband. I was like, oh no.
And then it wasn't just that. Your first thought was, that motherfucker poisoned us.
Yeah, it was very much. Yeah, it was first off, that motherfucker poisoned us. And I was like, also, he's probably gonna beat the shit out of Jay. Like
It was real cool.
At this point, it's just like, get in line.
How do you think Seraphina feels every time somebody threatens her?
For existing.
Yep.
Fine.
Existing poorly.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Also, I am so glad because every time you have to invoke, was it a power word or something like that, like divine word?
Yeah, it was the Word of Radiance.
Yes.
Radiance.
He has to tell a joke
Perfect.
every time.
Perfect.
Every time.
Oh, DM,
awesome.
can you finally send me the stats for the cloak?
Yes, I can finally send you the stats for the cloak. You deserved it, girl.
I've been going this entire time without knowing.
And now she can be pissed off at Jay.
I just realized I forgot my staff. I never got my staff back.
You never got your
Oh.
stats.
Come through the mail.
I mean, you can probably
Womp
ask
womp.
Ellie to.
Or Estelle.
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Remembers.
I'm gonna go eat some food.
I'm gonna go
Thanks, guys, for
see
another
the-
awesome session, and thank you,
Y'all.
chat, for being so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bye,
Oh my
chat.
God. Bye, everyone.
Hello,
Bye.